So Gochara, so you have a fixed chart, and we're going to take Kalapusha chart with Mesha Lagna and all of this. So let's say the birth Shani is here, or what is it? Birth Shani is here, birth Guru is here, and let's say Moon is also here. Right? So all the planets are here, but this is a snapshot when you were born. So that is all. But on top of it, the grahas are moving, right? Correct. So currently Shani is here. Shani is moving here. Currently Jupiter Guru is here in Gochara.
How do we know that?
It's Panchanga.
Somewhere it is Ampan.
So all the planets are here. Okay. So and Sun is here. Sun is here now. So you're looking at all of this. Because the other grahas are very fast, their effect come and go. But the major is Shani takes 2.5 years, right? On average in every house, and Guru takes on average 1 year. So 1 year. So there is like we have Sauramana Yugadi, you have Chandramana Yugadi, and there is another one called Barhaspatyamana Yugadi. That means from Brihaspati entering a sign to because Brihaspati stays in the sign for 1 year, so there is again a year considered from Brihaspati. But right now Brihaspati is accelerating or appearing as seen from Earth. It's in what is called as the Bhiti state. So that is why the world is a lot of instability, because now within 6 months he is going to the next sign. Right? Within 6 months he goes to next time, and then again comes back. So he is moving. Bhiti means he is scared. So Brihaspati, who is the most favorable graha, is so scared, and that affects the graha. I mean the whole of the earth, the things that's going on. So that is. So in June, Brihaspati is going to move to this. So in your sun's chart, he is Mithuna Rashi, right? So go in Gochara, whenever we say you have Guru Bala, right? Upanayana, marriage, all of that stuff. Guru, so Jupiter gives you Guru Bala in 2, 5, 7, 9, 11 houses from your Rashi. So 2, when he comes here, because your sun is Mithuna Rashi, when Guru comes to Kataka Rashi, he will be in the second house from the Rashi, Guru Bala, get Guru Bala. When he comes to Tula Rashi, Guru Bala. Comes here, so these are specific Guru Bala. Like here it's for Putra, like remember the numbers, they're always the same, right? The Bhava numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is kids. So here a lot of Putra Labha Bala. 7 marriage Bala. Right? Because it's 7, right? So 9 is Bhagya. Right? 11 is Labha. So Jupiter will provide those kinds of blessings in this also. 2, 5, 7, 9 and 11. Right? So Guru Bala is seen from like that. So take your Rashi, and from that Rashi, if Guru is in second house, or from that Rashi in the 5th, from that Rashi in the 7th, from that in the 9th or 11th. You see, that's called Guru Bala.
Okay, and in that house, whatever the qualities is there, those qualities will be influenced.
Yeah, the meaning of the Bhava. Yes. But second house is the house of sustenance and income.
Okay.
So suddenly there will be something those. Yeah.
Okay.
But generally it's a good blessing.
Yeah.
It's not like only that particular thing will happen.
Oh, okay.
Generally it's a good blessing.
Okay.
That affects in a positive way. Right? So that is.
So that example for a Simha Lagna, then Guru is.
No, it's seen from Rashi. Lagna analysis is different.
Oh, this has to be seen from Rashi.
Rashi. Wherever your Chandra is, that from the Chandra, the second house, 5th, 7th, 9th, 11th. Like what your Dhanu Rashi?
No,
Simha Rashi.
Vrashchika.
Oh, your Vrishchika Rashi, right?
Yeah.
So now he comes to 9th in June.
Yeah.
So you get bhagya. So you get Guru Bala after June.
So he will be in 9th house
Ninth house from you.
from Vashika.
So your Rashi.
But then the 7th house, his drashti, does it matter now in this case?
There's no drishti, right? He
No,
is
when he comes. So that's what.
here. He'll come here in June.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it's going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
yeah.
right? And then 6, 7, 8, 9.
So all those whatever
Yeah,
it is.
wherever he's seeing from your moon, it is very good. But generally, it's good. It's not, it's good.
But then I'm confused with his drashti and these 5.
No, I'm. This is just a random position of your
Correct.
birth chart.
Correct.
So these are fixed, right? They're all moving.
Correct.
Jupiter will move here and all. So Jupiter will move on top. Like for example, let's say this is your birth Shani. So Jupiter will come on top of that. So when he comes on top of that, he will open up blessings with regard to that. Whatever, like for example, this is Mesha, right? So it is the 10th and 11th house. For Mesha Lagna, Shani rules 10th and 11th house. Now when Jupiter goes on top of Shani, then there is a positive influence on the houses that Shani controls. The same way, if Shani goes on, let's say Shani goes here, then there's a negative influence on the houses that trigger like that. So if it goes on moon, mother's health might go bad, or whatever the signification of moon here, like in this one it's the 4th house, so then you might have a problem with your house itself. So things like that.
So I'm confused with the drashti and this gochara.
No, drishti is which houses it sees.
Correct.
Gochara is moving, right? The grahas are moving all the time. So
right
with
now-
respect to fixed positions at birth, which is your chart, what is the relative positions of planet that are moving now?
Correct.
Ah.
So Jupiter now. So
Is here.
Yeah. Where is his drashti on?
Drishti is for your chart.
It's 5, 7, 9.
So then what is this 211 also added?
No, it's not. It's this from your Rashi, where the position of Jupiter is. For example, for your Rashi, he will come to the 9th
Correct.
in June. So you get Guru Bala in June.
Okay.
So if he comes here, 2nd from your moon, positionally, right? So you get Guru Bala when he comes to the 2nd. Or when he comes here, Kanya, right? So it's 20, 26, 7.
Okay, wherever he comes
Yeah.
to those, you'll get Guru.
2 is positioned from your moon.
Okay.
So from moon, the 2nd house. From moon, the 5th house. From moon, 7th house, like that.
But when Jupiter is in that position, his drashti is on 5, 7 and 9 from
Yeah,
that
yeah.
position, right?
5, 7, 9, correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
So-
That is a regular. That is his drishti. He sees 5, 7, 9.
So it may so happen that he is not in a good position, but he has a 5th, 7th or 9th drashti.
Yeah, he always has it.
Correct.
But he will not be able to bless. I mean, the drishti is always blessing. Let's say if you have a planet there, then he is looking at it in a beneficial way.
Okay.
But he doesn't have the strength to do good because there's no Guru Bala. Right? That's this is-
So sometimes you have Guru Bala, right? But nothing happens. So that could be again like the other.
See, again, I told, right? These are all vectors.
Okay.
So you are running a very bad dasha.
Uh-huh.
So Guru Bala is probably neutralizing the worst effects to better effects,
Okay.
but not really giving you good results. Okay. So this one.
One question, can Shani be like a 7.5 years, that started?
Where does that come from?
Yeah.
So Shani is good in 3rd house,
Ah,
6th house, 11th house,
okay.
right? Okay, so that means like if your moon is here, if Shani comes here, it's a good.
Okay.
Like if moon is in Kumbha,
Correct.
Shani in 3rd is good, Shani in 6th is good, Shani in 11th is good. 3 houses.
Okay.
But the bad houses, the bad effects comes when Shani enters the 12th, 1st and 2nd. So 2.5, 2.5, 2.5 is 7.5.
Oh,
Right? This 2.5, one Rashi 2.5
correct.
times 3,
Yeah.
7.5, that's
Yeah.
Sadesati.
Oh.
Oh, bad is when? Which Rashi is?
So bad is when it's in 12th,
12th.
first, and second.
Correct.
So these three. So when it enters that, so in life we will have at the most 3 cycles of this, right? First cycle is going to be the worst. Second, and the 12th is usually the worst, right? First, when he comes to second, you will lose money, right? It's same signification. First, you will health issues. 12th, losses, right? Things like that. So in the first Sadesati, that is the worst period. First Sadesati is the worst period, especially when it comes to 12th, first time in life.
Mhm.
That is you have to be aware of
The 12th is the 12th house from not Lagna,
from your moon.
from the moon.
Moon.
Okay.
Yeah. So for your Mesha Rashi, right?
Yeah.
So now he is in the 12th for you,
Oh, okay.
right? But it's so your Sadesati first phase of Sadesati has started for you.
Okay.
So then when it comes to Mesha, the second one. When it goes to Rishabha, the third one. So another 5+ years, right? So he'll be on that. But I think it's going. This is your second one, right? The intensity of the second cycle is see it takes 30 years for Shani to move around.
Okay.
So you're not 30, right? So that means you are in the second cycle. So this is the second Sadesati.
Okay.
And so second Sadesati will be less. Third Sadesati, that's you're already old, so
Yeah.
So you said
But I
30
have
years
a lot
the
of
cycle.
health issues now.
one cycle is 30 years.
30 years.
So for example,
Coming
when-
back to Mesha, it will take 30 years.
no.
No.
Coming back to anywhere.
Okay.
So for example, in this chart, Shani is here.
Uh-huh.
For the Shani to come back to this position is 30 years
30 years. And you said Mesha, it is the first phase. Vrishabha, it is the second phase.
for her.
No, like Rashi I'm talking about. Mesha.
12th house is the first phase. First house is the second phase. What is your Rashi?
Mine is
Huh?
Simha.
Okay, so let's say your Rashi is Simha here, right? So when when Shani comes here, that's going to be the first phase.
Okay.
This is the 12th house for you, first and second.
Okay.
When he comes on in Simha, it will be the second one. When he goes to Kanya, it's going to be the third one.
Correct. What I was trying to see is where is the Vrishabha going? What is happening to Vrishabha right now? So next is the Vrishabha, right? For Mesha, you said it is the
Rishabha, the Shani is in the 11th now.
11th.
It's very good. There's good Shani Bala now.
Okay.
But then it will go to the Sadesati in 2027. So to October 2027, I think around October is when Shani goes to Mesha Rashi. So for them it starts. So the Rishabha Rashi, they'll have the first phase start from there.
So to be very clear, Shani is good in 3, 6 and 11 on your Rashi house, but bad, the Sadesati is 12, 1 and 2 of your house.
Of your wherever Chandra is. Third from Chandra is good. 6th from Chandra is good. 11th from Chandra is good. 12 from Chandra is the first phase of Sadesati. Where Chandra sits, second phase. Where second house from Chandra is the third phase. That is one. And then when it is in the fourth, like for example, right, when Shani moves from here to here, it's in the fourth from your moon. That is called as Kantaka Shani. Kantaka, Kantaka is like thorn, right? Kantaka Shani. So Kantaka Shani,
So Ardhashtama Shani is the same.
Ardha Ashtama is fourth, right? So half of each.
And
That is
Panchama
second.
Shani is also bad.
But the worst is 12, 1, 2 and 8. Ashtama Shani.
Eight.
Ashtama Shani is bad. Health, it will destroy the health. Ashtama Shani has the potential to destroy the health. So for example, in this case, when Shani comes here, he is Ashtama Shani. Ashtama Shani is where the health gets bad. But again, that is the Shani's work. But you might have a very strong Lagna or something where, or Guru Dasha,
Yeah.
where Guru is looking at your Lagna. So very simple way to understand the chart is the Shubha Grahas, right? Guru, Shukra is also Shubha Graha, Buddha is a Shubha Graha, Chandra as well. There they always influence positive wherever they see, wherever they are and wherever they see, and positives increase, negatives decrease. So if Guru is in the bad house or sees a bad house, he decreases the badness of the bad house. If he is seeing the good house, he increases the goodness of the good house. So basically he is protecting the house. Whichever house he is in, he is seeing, he protects. Same with Shukra. Shukra is also, is a good graha. By his comfort, right? Guru gives wisdom, blessings. Shukra also gives blessings. He gives comfort. Right? And then Buddha, and those are the 4 good grahas, right?
You said Buddha, Guru, Shukra and one more is
Chandra.
Chandra.
Then Lagna, your Lagna Adipati. So he has taken the portfolio of protecting you. Wherever he is, whatever he does, he will protect you. Lagnadisha, Lagnesha. So whichever Lagna you have, he has taken the portfolio of protecting you. So even if he is Shani, he will protect you.
Oh, mine
Oh.
is like that.
You are Kuja, right? You're which Lagna you are?
Kumbha.
Kumbha Lagna. So your Kumbha Lagna. So that means
Lagnadipati is Shani.
Lagnadipati
And
Shani.
he is in Ashtama.
He is in Ashtam Shani. In what is in your this chart, right? In your birth chart.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's in the Ashtama. He's the Lord of Kumbha. But see, he's seeing 1, 2, 3. Right? He's seeing the 3rd house. He's in the 8th house. He's seeing the 3rd house, and then he's seeing the
Lagna house.
yeah, and the 3rd and the 10th house. From here, 10th house is here.
Okay.
Right? So that means see, the other principle is Shubha Grahas. So there are 2 identities, right? So now I have a Rashi identity, like the Graha identity. Guru is good, the one identity. The second identity comes from the portfolio I have been assigned with, right? So I am Guru, I always do good. But for a Shukra Lagna, like for Tula Lagna, for Rishabha Lagna and all of that, Guru is a malefic, functional malefic, because he rules the 3rd house, he rules the bad houses. And that's why, Shukra and Guru are enemies. Why? Because of the positions of their houses. So now, for a Tula Lagna, Guru is bad, in functionally bad. But Guru is really good. So that's what they say, Naisargika Shubha Graha, but functionally he is bad for that Lagna. So which means what? Even though that means he will do good, but he has a portfolio to not. It's like giving a role of opposing you, being your enemy, to a good person. By nature, he is a good guy, but now the role has been assigned this: he needs to be your enemy. So Guru is going to be this. So Guru will be enemy, but it's very good to have Guru as enemy, right? He's like he will not give you good stuff, but he will be like, I will oppose whatever you do. Right? That's kind of Shani, right? Let's say for in your case, Shani is the Lagnadipati. That means he holds a portfolio of protecting you,
But he is a malefic.
but he's a malefic. So what does he do? The role of Lagnadipati, he said, I will protect you, whatever it is. But I am Shani. I will protect you by delaying things again and again. Right? So, good, like, let's say 5th house, right? So Shani is seeing the 5th house from 8th house. So it might, one of the things might be that you will have kids, but it will be delayed. Or there will be some Shani aspect to that kids. So that means Shani has not stopped it, Shani has delayed it. Because his role as the first Lord. Right? But again, remember, he's also the 12th Lord. So he's in the first and first. But once he has the role of the first Lord, Lagnadipati, he cannot do bad to you. But that doesn't mean that Shani's role of a villain will stop. He will say, oh, I will delay, that's fine, but finally I will give you. If that Mars, like for you, right? Mars is your Lord. So Mars says, I will hit you, but eventually I will give you. So Mars, the role of Mars whatever his natural thing is violence, right? He's going to be violent. But then I will not deny you. I'll give you with violence.
Yeah.
Right? Now just imagine that Mars being in the 4th house. Right? Or Shani being in that 4th house. So Mars being in the 4th house means what? Anxiety, tension, no peace of mind. Right? But what he's saying is, I will not give you peace of mind, but I'll give you a house. Right? So like that.
Okay.
So, but that's good to have, because if you don't have your Shani as your ally or Mars as your ally, and they sit in a house which is very sensitive house, they don't want to protect you. They want to destroy you. Right? It's and same thing with marriage, right? It's like you will fight with each other, but your marriage will be there. So you will be together, like that.
So this Lagnadipati means which? Is it from the Lagna or is it from your?
You tell me, Lagnadipati, is it from Lagna? Lagna Adhipati.
So it's in
Lagna Lord.
Lagna Lord.
Yes. So your Lagna is Vrishchika, right?
Mine is Simha Lagna.
Oh, okay, Simha Lagna is here.
Yeah.
So your Lagna Lord is Sun.
Yeah. That's
So Vrishchika, your Vrishchika Rashi.
Yeah,
Moon
that's-
is in Vrishchika.
So
Yeah.
that's why I get confused when you say
Yeah.
Lagnadipati.
Not for you then. So whoever has say Mesha Lagna or Vrishchika Lagna, for them Mars is their Lagna Lord. But even if he's sitting in houses where he has to cause trouble, he will still protect the house. Like for example, Shani is Lagna Lord, and let's say he's sitting in 5th house. If he was not a Lagna Lord, he would not give you kids. No Putra Sukha. You will not have kids. But if that Shani is a Lagna Lord, then he says, okay, I will delay it, but eventually you will get it.
So what is the Sun will do as a Lagna Lord?
No, Sun is good. Sun is not a problem.
Not
I
a
just
problem.
want to give an example. Like
Yes.
you said things will be delayed, right?
Did
My
was-
first one was born like early,
Ah.
right after 2 years of our marriage. But the second was born after 9.5 years. Between the two, I have 9.5 years gap.
Okay. So somewhere,
And
but
we can't
I'm just taking one graha. Right? There will be a lot of other things going on, but there is definitely delay if Shani is seeing, but not denial.
Yeah.
Right? So if this Shani was not your Lagna Lord, he would come deny it. Right? Like that. Again, there's 5th Lord, right? Buddha is the 5th Lord. So where is 5th Lord placed and all of that. So which dasha you are running, the timing, so all of those depends.
Where is that? Usually I heard that for Vrishabha Lagna,
Yeah.
they always say that functional malefic is Jupiter, but I think that the functional benefic is Saturn.
Yes.
How?
Okay, it's good. Let's finish. I'll come to that because now the enemies and friends. How do we determine? We can go to that one. But this is understood, right? So when we say somebody has Guru Bala, it just means from your moon sign at natal moon sign at birth, Jupiter is in the 2nd, 5th, 7th, 9th, or 11th houses. So that's good. And Shani is beneficial in the 3rd, 6th, and 11th from your natal moon. Sadesati is when the Shani goes to 12, 1, and 2. That's 2.5, so 5 years. That is called Sadesati. And the other one is Ardhastama, which is like, the Kantak Shani. And then Astama Shani is also very bad. Astama Shani is bad. Where health gets destroyed. And that's a very, very bad influence on
At
health.
the time, 3 Rashis will be impacted by the Shani, right? 12, 1.
No. One by one. Phase 1, 12th house. Phase 2, 1st house. Phase 3, 12th, second
Correct,
house.
but 3 Rashis will have in the
In 7.5 years.
7.5.
That's what
Maybe
7.5
first phase,
is.
second phase, but 3 Rashis. I
3
think.
Rashis will be one by one every 2 years, 2.5 years. That's why it's called Sade Saat, right? 7.5.
No, at a time, some 3 Rashis are always
One Rashi.
only 1 Rashi.
One Rashi. Like 12th.
Uh-huh. But
Then after
Vrishabhas 12 comes, right? So
Huh?
Mesha is done, then the Vrishabhas comes, right? The next Rashi comes, their 12 comes, right? As Shani moves,
Yeah.
it is some other Rashi's 12.
One Rashi. One Rashi. Yeah. So he's going to 12th to some Rashi, right? Everybody is having.
They are moving, sir.
Yeah, they are moving. So whenever he's in 12th, then he's going to start doing the Sadesat. Again, Sadesat is not like worst. There are a lot of remedies and all of that. But just to be aware of these things happening, right? You are doing a very important decision. Like, if Sadesat is there, then hold off, consult and see what Dasha Bhukti is there. All the other influences. See, this is one influence. There are so many other influences that that might be countering this. That's
Where do I get the actual snapshot? For example, what is happening? I mean, you know it. Today it is moving here and all that in these houses. These
Panchanga.
Huh?
Panchanga.
I know. Panchanga, maybe we have to read the Panchanga, or is there something computer?
Software.
We should be able to
Yeah.
find that, right?
Then online there might be a lot. I think there's Astro Sage or something.
Oh.
Not Astro Sunil. I have not put it. But yeah, there's a lot of software. Yeah.
So
You just-
then we can take that and superimpose on our things and see what is happening around.
Yeah, just see where Shani is. You'll see Shani is
Yeah.
in Meena, right?
Yeah.
Where Guru is.
Correct.
It's here. Like Rahu is here, Ketu is here.
Yeah.
So those are the other two.
Yeah, yeah.
Sunil is consulting too. He said you can have a starter.
It's
conversation.
coaching. It's more of coaching.
Coaching.
So it's a different platform. But you said what did you ask me? Something you asked me.
I'm asked about how Saturn is benefic.
Oh yeah. So we look at that. But this is understood, right? This is all understood. Shani 12, 1, 2, 4, 8.
Yeah.
Even 4 is fine, but 12, 1, 2, 8.
So total 12 and a half years of problem
12 and a half years of issues
In 30 years.
in 30
in 30 years. Shani is not easy. Shani is
But then
again, but they have nothing against you. What you did,
Again.
they are giving you.
But the hardships can be handled. Sometimes it can't be handled.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
The severity of that is
Depending
again
on the
depending
other
on.
things.
Yes, definitely.
So if Shani comes to your birth house where you were, is there any significance for any chart?
Yeah, you have finished 30 years. 2 cycles is important, 60 years. So you have the Shashti Purti. So in 60 years, Jupiter will come back to its birth position, Shani will come back to its birth position.
Right.
So that birthday, most of the planets will be in your birth position. Not exactly, but in the
But
birth position.
does it hold any significance?
Yeah, that it's kind of a renewal. So after 2 cycles, it's a renewal.
He's
yeah,
not
after 60.
satisfied. He's not satisfied with one cycle.
Yeah.
It
See,
comes-
that's
comes back and bites
the
again.
so 60 years is one cycle of life. So first part is done at 60, and it has gone through all the stuff. Then the second will start after 60.
So Shani is where you said now? Okay, I turned 60 last month, December rather.
Yeah. So your Shani should be here. Where's your Shani?
That's what it's saying, like Shani is in this,
Kumbha.
on the birth chart.
No.
It's wrong.
Oh, it's in Kumbha.
Kumbha.
What year were you born?
65 December.
Okay. Yeah. So around here. But your 60 cycle would have, like when you were 60, that was last year.
December 10th.
So Shani was in Kumbha.
Oh, it was in
yeah,
Kumbha.
Yeah. So it came to Meena now.
Oh.
So that until next year it's going to be in Meena. So next October.
So all the planets come at the same
Not all the planets. Again, you will
Jupiter
never
and Shani.
have the same position that you have because we are all unique in that way.
Mhm.
It's after many
Right.
centuries or thousands of years, you might have that. But those are specific. But most of the big grahas will come to that
Jupiter
position.
and Shani for sure.
Jupiter, Shani. Rahu and Ketu will not.
Okay.
Because remember, they have 18 years.
Oh, yeah.
So that means it's not divisible, right? 60 is not divisible by 18. So that is a 90-year cycle. So at 90 year, Shani, Guru, Rahu, Ketu, all of them come in that same position. 60 only Rahu, this one, Jupiter and Shani will come.
Rahu and Shani.
Rahu, Ketu.
Rahu.
they will not be in the same position as birth, right? Because it's 18-year cycle.
So at some point we'll go through
1/8, yeah. So every 18 years, every 18 years they're finishing one cycle.
So my last 6 months, I wanted to see whether we can, after you're done, we'll see how you can narrate my last 6 months experience.
Yeah, that's.
You
But
said
you
Shan-
you are using AI, so we'll see.
No, I'm telling you, it's sir, that's the reason I'm trying to validate AI.
Oh, yeah. You're now doing
You
it.
said Shani in first house will give health problems.
Everybody here is doing the
Shani
same.
first house in which
Here,
house?
anything wrong with the code? It's-
From the moon.
Because
Health problems
it
will-
predicts
Oh, will be.
exactly.
Yeah, health problems will be there. Second,
AI
money
is
income problems will be there.
Why? Because
There's always the meaning.
Also, last time
but
you
it was
told,
close.
you kind of give some pointers on health, which position, which planets, which position will impact health.
Yeah, we can do that. Looking at where the Lagnesha is.
Okay.
So we'll do that. But we'll look at the how enemies and friends and then.
See, my goal is, from what I learned from you, Sunil, is what part of it is me diverting the journey? Like you said, there are 4 options. Like I wanted to see why did I choose this option in the last 6 months? Was it good?
See, always remember, Purushakara is always there. Your
Okay.
previous karma will not generate your next
Make me
karma.
take a certain.
It will show you the things, but your Purushakara is what is doing it. So there is a free will kind of component that that
See,
is.
that's what I'm struggling to understand.
You have without free will, there is no karma. See, animals they have no free will.
Correct.
So there is no karma, there is no prarabdha karma. Like, prarabdha karma is there, they come to experience it, but they are not generating, like a dog is not generating next karma.
But if I have 3 choices and when I select one choice, right, is that free will?
Yeah. A choice is a free will.
Or is it again based on your predictions of
No.
these planetary things?
You made a
that
choice based on something.
Yeah.
Like for example, ads, right?
But that
So
is
the
because
ads,
of the- because
ads
of
are prepping you so that when you see something, you will like it.
Mhm.
But you still make a choice. But you did not make an independent choice. You made a manipulated choice.
influence choice.
That is, grihas are influencing.
Correct.
You are making the choice.
Then I can't deviate from that.
No, you can still, like, if you are aware of Coca-Cola ad and make a conscious choice not to drink it. It's fine.
But see, the thing is, here's the thing, like tawa, you have a hot plate, right? I don't keep, the first time I don't know how hot it is. When I learn through experience, I say, oh, I'm not going to touch it. So
Yeah.
in here, it's a wild gamble between the choices I have.
See, there is always a play of Purushakara and Daiva. So Daiva is all the grahas. They are always acting on you.
Correct.
Always. So there is no
they are
one
predominant, then my free will is what.
that
I'm-
no, it's not predominant. It is like there is a fight between those two all the time.
Correct.
All the time.
Correct.
So whether, and that's why awareness is very important.
Mhm.
You are aware of this period is going on in my life. These things will happen. What should I do?
But the jiva in me, like compared
Jiva
to-
is you.
Yeah, I mean me, it
Yeah.
doesn't have that intrinsic capability of understanding that awareness.
That's why you need vidya. Right? The whole reason
but
of
then the vidya again is how much my brain, how much jiva capability is, right? Is again coming to So that
Exactly.
means what I'm saying is my free will, I'm struggling for the last 2-3 years to understand what it means. Because my capability is only so much, right? Your capability is so much, his capability is so much. So my digestion of information is always challenged.
no, but you can always increase it. Nobody is
You
stopping.
cannot.
No, you
I
cannot.
can't be a Swamiji.
No.
Right.
You don't have to be a Swamiji.
No.
Bananji Govindacharya was not Swamiji.
No, what I'm saying, the jnana acquisition is again depending on my Surupa Shakti.
No, see, that Krishna says, in the Gita if you say, he'll tell Arjuna, see, you are born with Daivi Sampat.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because you will make the Daivi choices, not Asari Sampat.
Mm-hmm.
Arjuna did not know about himself. So what you are, nobody knows. You have to assume that you have Daivi Sampat and start doing it.
But then those.
Now Krishna has to come and tell us how you are Asuri Sampat or Daivi Sampat. But what the Shastra says, assume that because you are doing all this, there is a high likelihood that you are in that, you are not, because Asurik would not have even thought about all this. So that means assume that you
So
are.
the grihas are helping me get there.
Yes.
But I still have a free will.
You have to, right? It's like, see the karma model, in my classes, when I was teaching the karma yoga in the Gita,
Mm-hmm.
karma model, there's three influences. There's Purushakara, Daiva, Hata. So Jiva Swabhava is Hata, it's called Hata. Right? Think of this as a person that is rowing a boat in the ocean. The wind that is blowing is your Daiva. You cannot control the direction of the wind. So you have to go somewhere. If the wind is pushing you, that means the Daiva is helping you get there.
Okay.
Right?
Whether it's bad or good.
You are adding too many assumptions. Like just take this, right? So when the wind pushes you where you want to go, so there is
Helping.
that means Daiva is helping you.
Correct.
So without much effort, you can actually go to the other shore.
That's right.
Now let's say if you have the headwinds.
Right.
So when Daiva is against you,
Right.
you can still go with a lot of effort. So your rowing is your Purushakara. Without rowing, you are not going to go anywhere. You will be stuck in the ocean, right? But even with the headwinds, you can still row
In that direction.
in the direction you want to go and then go. And the perseverance of rowing, not giving up, is called Hata. That comes from within the Jiva Swabhava. So that means persistence is Hata. Your conscious ability to act is your Purushakara. Daiva is the wind that is either blowing towards where you want to go or against where you. That's all it is.
So that Hata, is it going to be influenced by these planets?
Hata is who you are.
Who I am.
That's
And
it.
Purely my intellect, my conscious and my thing.
Yes. Hata is not influenced by anything.
How do I change that?
You cannot change. You're born. You are how can mango seed be pine tree?
Oh, okay.
No, a mango seed will be mango tree. What kind of mango tree it is? That is all. See, there is Banajay used to say that there's Swabhava, there's Prabhava. So, sometimes what happens, because if the Prabhava is bad, Swabhava is not manifested in a good way. But then once that Prabhava goes away, Swabhava was always to do good. Right? If you have a bad Swabhava, good Prabhava would create all good things, but once that goes away, your bad will manifest. Right? So Jiva Hata is Swabhava.
Right.
Yeah. So all the other stuff are Prabhava.
So Warren Buffett, right? After 50, he became a billionaire.
What's it?
Warren Buffett. He became a billionaire after 50. Until then, he was nothing, right? So the way I'm trying to say is, his free will, he was always working on this one.
Yeah.
So all these.
See, he's very
came-
big on compounding.
Yes.
So he's kind of the Rishabha. He's not looking for quick wins. I go pump and dump and all. No, he's like, he knows the value of the company. He's a value investor.
That is how it was, traditional way of this.
It's always like
now it is.
I mean,
But so-
see,
So is that a Vrishabha Rashi's character?
Rishabha, yeah, Rishabha, no, the Rashi itself.
Vrishabha Rashi.
Rishabha Rashi is like the bull. The bull is always agriculture, right? It's always slowly it is going to develop in the Rishabha. It slowly comes. So quick wins doesn't happen in Rishabha. Quick wins will not happen in Rishabha. It can happen in Kumbha, not in Rishabha.
But then at 50, it was a windfall,
Yeah.
right?
So you cannot pin it to one factor.
Okay.
You cannot say, oh, is this Rashi Shani came here? No, nothing. It's all his Jataka.
So another question. You were talking about 30 years, 3 Rashis, okay.
30 years full cycle.
Full cycle.
Yes.
So, sorry, 60 years. And then 90 years, there are 6.
So 90 years, Shani will also complete the cycle. Guru will also complete the cycle. And Rahu Ketu will also complete the cycle.
So four of them.
Yeah, 4 of them. So, I mean, it's basic math, right? 60.
Correct, yes.
So,
Great
60 is
count.
divisible by 12, 5
Great
cycles.
count.
60 is divisible by 30, 2 cycles. So, that means it's, you can, 60 is for these two.
So 4 grahas come back to their original.
At 90, yes, around 90. Okay, let's look at the enemies and friends and the whole concept of how that is determined. So, for example, let's take sun, right? Let's take sun. So there is a logic to it. There is everything has a logic, and it's all the relationship of grahas and where they are from the houses that is owned by. Like for example, sun owns which Simha. Right? This is also called as Mula Trikona. His house and his office is both in Leo. So now there's a concept called Tri Shad Aya. We'll come to that. That means your enemies are the 3rd, the 6th, and the 11th. Corresponding to what Krishna says, Narakasya Tridwara. There's like 3 doors to hell, which is Kama, Krodha, Lobha. So that is the 3, 6, and 11. Trishadaya houses. Right? Now, what you have to see, I want to see who are Shani's friends. Right? So, friends are 5 and 9. Trikona, 5 and 9. So, let's look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who rules this house? Who rules Dhanu Rashi? Guru, right? So that means Guru is Jupiter is his friend. But remember, the grahas rule 2 houses. Okay. Now then, who rules the 9th house? Mesha. So Mars is the other friend.
I just lost this. We are taking sun as the starting point.
Yeah, because I want to know who are Sun's friends.
Or sun's friends.
Naisargika Mitra, Naisargika Shatru, and Sun.
Not from our perspective. It's always
Sun, I want to explain to you who is Sun's enemies.
Okay.
Right? You need to know Sun's enemies, Sun's friends.
Okay.
Sun's
So you could
neutrals.
apply to any of the other ones. Okay.
Anything. That's what I'm showing. So Sun,
Okay.
Jupiter is 5th lord.
Okay.
So Jupiter is friend.
Yeah.
Mars is 9th lord. Okay. But then look at the other house of Jupiter. He's the 8th. So that means 5th and 8th is a neutral. 5th is a friend, but his 8th portfolio makes him not the Shatru because it's not 3, 6, and 11, but makes him neutral. Right? Jupiter is very friendly with Sun. This is from Sun's point of view. Sun considers Jupiter
Oh, okay.
friendly neutral. Friendly neutral. So look at Mars. Mars is 9th lord and then 4th lord. So he's a good friend. He's good. Even though 4th is neutral, but he's Mars. For Sun, Mars is good, Jupiter is good. So let's say in a Simha Rashi horoscope, Sun, Guru, Mars, they are in one house. All the friends are together. It's good. So functional portfolios, whatever it is, Naisargika, they are all Mitra. They are all friends. Right? Now look at Sun's Shatru. 3rd, 1, 2, 3. Shukra. Shukra is a Shatru, but he also owns this house, 10th. 10th is not Shatru. So Shukra becomes his neutral. Right? Shukra is neutral, not actual neutral. He's not friendly, but he's neutral. He's enemy, but neutral. So more enemically deposed is Shukra to Sun. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shani. 6. And 7. So Shani is Sun's real Shatru. Because 7th is a Maraka house for him. So he's Maraka and Shatru. Right?
So is Venus really a friend or neutral? A Shatru?
He's neutral. He's like inimically neutral.
Enemy?
Yeah, not like Shani is fully enemy. So Sun's enemy is, Sun considers Shani as a enemy.
Of course.
Right? So now then Shukra, then look at Buddha, right? Buddha rules the second house, Buddha rules the 11th house. So 11th is Buddha, right? So again he is inimically neutral. He's because he rules the 11th from Simha Rashi. So that is how you derive who is the Shatru, who is the Mitra, who is the Sama.
So what is the significance of this?
That means who does he like for example, why Sun and Shani together are not good? Because Sun is Shani's enemy, Shani is Sun's enemy.
So the impact is in the birth chart or even in Gochara?
No, there is no birth chart here, right? This is Rashi.
So this is a Gochara chart.
Yeah, not Gochara chart. This is like how the Rashi is structured itself. It will influence like who is whose enemy, who's whose friend. So Sun is friends with Jupiter and Mars. Sun is enemies with Shukra, but is big enemy with Paramashatru as Shani. Right? Look at Mars. Mars is good. Shani is bad. Who else is left? Shukra. So Moon. Moon is in 12th, neutral. Not actually good Mitra.
So that's what is the impact of this? Where should we consider this?
When they are together, conjunction. Like you have two grahas in conjunct with each other. If you put two enemies in the house, will it be good?
That's what.
Do you want two friends to be together in a house or two enemies to be
But
together?
when? At what point in time? Is it on
At birth chart.
Birth chart.
Yeah, in the birth chart.
But what happens today? Let's say
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
So in the
Gochara
birth
it's
chart.
fine.
Okay.
But I'm saying in your birth chart,
Okay.
if two grahas are there, let's take example. Like can you have any chart?
So,
Look at a house where you have two grahas.
Yeah, my son has Ravi, Buddha, Shukra, Shani in the same house.
That is complicated. If you have any, you have friends, enemies, everybody is
Okay,
mixed
I
up.
have Ravi and Rahu in the same house.
Ravi, Rahu, right?
Yeah.
So Rahu is a co-lord of Kumbh Rashi. So Kumbh Rashi is ruled by Shani and co-lorded by Rahu. See, two houses have two adhipatis. One is Kumbha, one is Vrishchika. Kuja, Mars and Ketu own this house. Like one is a physical lord, the other is a shadow. Right? So, but he is like they say, Shanivat Rahu, Kujavat Ketu. So they are like that. This is by Kuja and Ketu, Shani Rahu. Now, your sun is here. Rahu is in the 7th house, Marka house. They are dead enemies. Even the Purana story, right? Who identified? Swarabhanu is Asura. He is standing in the line of the Devatas, like for Mohini, right? Surya and Chandra. So that means Rahu and Ketu are dead enemies of Surya and Chandra. See, Ketu rules this house. This is the house where Chandra is Nicha. Right? This is Ketu. And this is Rahu. Rahu and Shani, this Paramashatru
No,
of.
no. Ravi and Rahu are in the same house, which is Mithuna. Shani is in the Lagna.
No. So what I'm saying is Surya and Rahu are enemies. Right? Because Rahu eclipse, when you see an eclipse,
Yeah.
the Rahu is the shadow that eclipses.
Yeah, but they're together for me.
That is what I'm saying. If they're not together, then there's no influence with each other. See, to be influenced by the other graha, you have to be in the same house. Right? Like for example, I'm in this house, somebody is inside the temple. There's no influence unless the drishti. If we leave that, you can influence me and I can influence you if we are in the same house here like this, right? So that is the thing. So Ravi and Rahu are together. That means each one is influencing the other. Are they friendly with each other? They are not friendly with each other. Right? But Rahu is beautiful here because he is exalted. That means Ravi gets the hit.
Okay.
Because Rahu is in the house where all this gambling is going on and all the party is going on. But Ravi is where he is not good there. Right? Because it's the 11th house from his Mula Trikona. So he is not. So Ravi is having a problem because the enemy is stronger. It's like you go to a friend's house and then you don't, I mean not, you go to an enemy's house, he owns the house, so that means he's good in the house. Who has the problem? The one who has gone to their house, right? So here Ravi is the guest who is feeling awkward there,
Okay.
right? So like the whole human behavior, how we think, that is exactly what's going on here. That means there is a bad influence on Surya Deva, right? You are what, Kumbha Rashi?
Yes.
So that means the 7th house. 7th house, like, it goes to 5th. Is it love marriage?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. What happened? I don't want to ask on camera, but yeah, it's but yeah.
So in your example, Sun and Venus are actually enemy neutral.
Mm.
So I have Sun and Venus in Meena Rashi.
Sun and Venus is very powerful. It's Ucha. So that means the same thing like her. The Venus is very powerful in the house where everything is going for Venus. Sun is the outsider. So Sun will have and Sun is your Lagnadipati.
Yeah.
So your first lord, see the trend, right? Your first lord is in the 8th house. Your first lord is in the 8th house. That means there is a connection of 8th house to Jyothishya. Your interest is not random. That 8th house occupation, 8th house is a house of hidden things. So there is an interest of hidden things in you because of that position. Without 8th, it's very difficult to understand this one, Jyothishya. Because Jyothishya is a study of hidden hand.
So I can pursue this study.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, if you have Lagna Lord in the 8th house, last time I was telling you, right? So there is a lot of tendencies that we come up with. So for example, like for you, the Lagna Lord in the 8th house is detrimental to health, let's say, right? But now, that is one aspect. That, let's say that's minus. Now Jyothishya is the plus. Now once you start pursuing Jyothishya seriously, I said the manifestation that was going in the negative side turns into positive side. Because the tendency has to come out somewhere, right? So for you, you start Jyothishya seriously, your health issues will go away.
Oh, for me it's like that. The 8th house is my.
Same
Lagna
thing.
Lord.
Yeah, same thing with you. Whoever has Lagna Lord in the 8th house, pursue Jyothishya.
What do you mean pursue Jyothishya?
Pursue, learn Jyothishya.
I mean learn.
Yeah.
And then act accordingly?
No.
No, but just
Learn.
learning doesn't
You do that. Now, why we want to question all that? I'm telling you, if the Lagna Lord is in the 8th house,
Right.
you're already come up with a bent of mind to look for the hidden hand, hidden patterns. You're not satisfied with what's going on. You want to see the cause behind it.
Oh.
What is going on? What is hidden?
Okay.
Right? So that means if you pursue that, you are venting that tendency that is needed. Right?
So you're spending that energy.
You are spending that energy, right? So in the last, what did we say in the last class? So even the bad energy, and we'll take the first lord in the 8th house, is detrimental to health. It hits the health. But it also is a good thing for hidden hand, right? For example, to understand the hidden patterns, occult and all of that. So remember, there is a rule which says multiple things will not happen with the same position. If he is hitting the health, he is not going to give you Jyothishya. So, right? So what it means is, see, each graha has, say, multiple things that it indicates. Not everything is true for for a position. Something in that 5 things or 100 things might have manifested. So it is not going to manifest multiple things at once. So what you can do through, again, if this is Adrida Karma and all of that, is if you consciously choose to manifest it in a positive way, the negative manifestation stops.
That was another question I had. We started with Drida, and how does all that tie together?
Is it mutable or not? So that is what that it determines. See, Drida means you cannot influence in any way.
Correct.
You can change yourself to accept it. Right? Even in that, don't fight it, accept it.
Yeah.
See, a lot of dukkha in Drida karma happens because you are not accepting it. So if you know it's a Drida karma, it has to happen, accept it.
So which planet, what are those Drida karmas here?
So that we have to, that is the next level.
Oh.
So
I'm trying to understand this basic Lagna Lord. So when you say 8th house, it's from the
So
Lagna.
for example, her Lagna is Kumbha Lagna. So Lagna Lord Shani is in Kanya Rashi. Kanya Rashi from Lagna is how, which number?
8th.
8.
8th. So Lagna Lord is in the 8th house.
What do you mean by Lagna Lord? You have to have a graha there?
Yeah.
You are asking me a fundamental question, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
So this is the Lagna.
Okay.
The Lagnadipati is here when she was born. So the first lord is in the 8th house for her. So first lord in the 8th house is always there will be problems with health. That is it. But again, you have to see this is a friendly house. Shani and Buddha are friends and all of that. All leaving aside all of that, first lord in the 8th house in general rule. If you go to any Brihat Parashara or anywhere, first lord in the 8th house it says health issues, chronic health issues. It says it is recurring. Right?
So I have a Rahu in the 8th house.
No, but it's not Lagna Lord. 8th house, I'm not saying any graha, I'm saying the one who owns the Lagna being in the 8th
Oh,
house.
the
That's
owner
her.
of that house. is
Owner
the
of the
Lagna.
first
Okay.
lord.
Got
So Shani is first lord in the 8th house. First lord in the 8th house it is detrimental to health. But first lord in the 8th house also means that person will be interested in hidden things. Right? And it need not be astrology, right? It need not be Jyothishya. You could be a spy. Anything hidden, right? If you are acting in a hidden realm, that satisfies this position. So what I'm saying is, in the Jyotisha, the rule is you will not be spy and have health problems and know Jyotisha. 5 things will not be true at once. One will manifest. But you have a choice to choose to manifest it in a, like if you become a spy, let's say, then what happens is because you start manifesting first lord in the 8th in that way, your health will improve because it's no longer that first lord in the 8th bad health is not what it's manifesting, right?
Is this the character that you can tell, oh, when you look at the child's horoscope, oh, this one will be a good doctor, this one will be a good engineer. Like the
It's not only being a good doctor, it's being, if he becomes a doctor,
yes,
it's going to be good.
it'll be good. Yeah, that's what
Like
I
that.
meant.
Yeah.
these
Like
are the
last time we were talking about Charastira, right? Like if you are in a travel job, you will be very happy. But I think in some cases it's like you are traveling, but you are not supposed to travel. But so stop the travel job. Or somebody that needs to travel, they were in a job that was not for travel. Hey, get into a travel job or sales job where you have to travel quite a bit. Then you will be happy. So it is like your chart is showing your dharma, what you are born with. So if you choose that path of aligning with that dharma, you will be happy. But if you are not aligning with dharma, you will not be happy. And what is causing that? By your dasha bhuktis and all of those that will not be manifesting that. But once you choose to manifest, for example, you and Sujit, you should learn Jyotisha seriously. Like sit down and start learning, because now you will be manifesting the Shani in the 8th house, and that capability. Because once that goes, the other negative indications, that will shut down, or at least minimize quite a bit. That's very important.
So, Sun and Rahu in the 6th house?
Also, I mean, you have to see what is the Adipatya and all that stuff. But Sun and Rahu in the 6th house is actually good, right? Bad things in bad house is good. So that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can we take examples of Rishabha for that 59936 value?
So let's say that is for Shukra, right? So Shukra has two houses, this one and this one. Okay. So the Mula Trikona is here. Tula is the Mula Trikona. So let's say Shukra, right? So you have Shukra, Venus. So 1, 2, 3. Who rules Dhanu Rashi?
Guru.
3, 4, 5, 6. Who rules this one?
Guru.
Shukra and Guru are big enemies. Because Guru is 3rd and 6th
Yes.
from Shukra's Mula Trikona. So Guru is his Paramashatru.
Oh, the comparison is always from the Mula Trikona,
Mula Trikona.
not from the
No, Mula
Rashi
Trikona.
itself.
No, this, you have two Rashis, right? So the Mula Trikona is the one
Oh,
from which
oh.
it determines. So Mula Trikona is like your office. Right? So this one. So then, now you see Daitya Guru Shukracharya, Deva Guru Brihaspati, they are enemies. How? Because they're 3rd and 6th from each other.
But it's interesting that Daityaguru is Ucha in Meena.
See, that is the thing. He is Ucha in a Guru Rashi,
Yeah.
right? But again, see, this is also wisdom, but this is also pleasures. So he is Ucha for pleasures, right? But it's also, remember, there's a story of Shukracharya getting Mrita Sanjeevani mantra from Shiva. That is this one. This is the Shukra that emerged out of Shiva. Right? It came out of Shiva with Mrita Sanjeevani mantra, and that gave life to all the asuras who were dying in the thing. That is the Shukra. This is the Shukra. This is the what is the Jyotirlinga that I said here? Triambaka, Triambakeshwara. That is here. Right? So that is.
But for moon then?
Yeah, so let's go methodically. Okay, so Sun, Shukra Visa. Shukra is this one, right? And then Shukra, another Sun. Sun is also his enemy. 11th from his Mula Trikona, Sun. So Shukra considers two grahas enemies, Guru, Surya.
But Surya does not consider him as Paramani.
So Surya is fine with Shukra. Shukra considers Surya as enemy. That's the So then let's Moon. Moon is very good because no person, no graha is his enemy. Either they're friends or they're neutrals. Okay. So he owns only one Rashi, Kataka Rashi. Sun is second from him. He is good. If you see Buddha, right? So Buddha and Chandra are enemies. But from Chandra, let's see. This is 3rd, inimical. 12th, neutral. Good. So 12th is good, 3rd is bad. So for Buddha, for Chandra, Buddha is neutral. Yeah. Okay. Look at Shukra. So 1, 2, 3, 4th and 11th. So 11th is bad, 4th is good. So Shukra is also neutral. Chandra considers Shukra neutral. Mars is his very good friend, Yoga Karaka, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 9. So he rules 9, 5th and 9th. So there is one planet in your horoscope that will rule 5th and 9th together, or one Kendra and one Trikona. We'll come to that. That will become your Yoga Karaka. He is the highest protecting and blessing that your chart will. So you should always have him as your ally because he is always there to help you. So for Kataka Lagna, anybody here with Kataka Lagna? No. So for Kataka Lagna, Mars is fantastic. Very good because he rules the 1, 2, 3, 4th house and the 9th house. Good, right? Here for Kataka Lagna, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th house and 9th house, 5 and 9.
My husband is Kataka Lagna and he has
Mars
Mars in the Lagna.
So
Mars is also in the Lagna.
but again, see, God gives, but also is taking back, right? Mars is what is here? Nicha,
Nicha.
right? So that means he needs to strengthen that Mars. See, in Lagna, Mars means health, right? You. So that means Mars will not trigger until you put effort. Does he do a lot of gymming?
No.
He should. I will tell you, if he starts, see, Mars is muscles, right? He starts muscle, in weight training and all of the. It should be weight training, not walking around.
Okay.
Mars rules like heavy exercise. He starts doing that, he will change this Mars. And then I'm telling you, because I have given this solution to a lot of people who have Mars in Kataka, Neecha, and it completely changes. So he has to do that. Exercise is the routine that will change his life. Like heavy exercise. Yeah. Okay. So this one. Then let's come to Simha. Right? So we saw Simha, right? So again, Simha, 4th and 9th house. 4th and 9th. So even for Simha Lagna, for you, Mars is your Yoga Karaka Graha. Where is your Mars in your chart?
6th.
Your Simha Lagna, right?
6th.
Mars is here. Ucha Mars. You are a fighter. You need to fight.
So I fight everywhere.
You should. No,
This
that's
is bad.
No, it's good for you. Fighting is good for you. See, if you don't fight, you are not using the yoga that he's given you. Mars should be in the 6th house. See, Mars should be in the 3rd house. It will give you the energy for effort. Mars in the 6th house, it will give you the energy to fight. And an Ucha, Mars in the 6th house, who is a Yoga Karaka, until you fight, he will not give you yoga, luck. So wherever you have fought, you have got luck.
But I get bad name because of that.
It doesn't matter.
Now we have a reason.
No, I'm telling this seriously. I'm telling you that 6th Mars, who is a Yoga Karaka for you are Simha Lagna, correct?
Yes.
6th Lord Yoga. In the Mars in the 6th house, exalted, who is a Yoga Karaka for your Janma. Without fighting, he will not give you the yoga.
But my guru is also there.
Doesn't matter. That means he's got what is called as a Nicha Bhanga. So that fighting will also take Guru, who is now down, up with him.
But
Fix him. You are fixing Guru.
I can't win. I can't fight at home only.
That's what I was saying. She's not
Exactly.
You have to fight. See, what this is telling is, you will not get Raja Yoga until you fight. That's the rule. Brahma has written for you. You fight, I'll give you everything. You don't fight, it will be just a potential. Nothing will happen.
So Mars in the 6th house means they
He should be a fighter.
or my young
For him, because he's Yoga Karaka, right? So your Raja Yoga Karaka is saying, I'm ready to fight, tell me, right? But you're,
It's not done well. Wherever I fight, things are gone bad. That's what I know.
Trump is hiring. Trump is hiring.
you should have, it should have given you a lot of immense wealth after fighting. Then there is something wrong in the chart. It cannot happen like that.
I mean, I fight,
Okay.
but nothing has happened yet.
Have fully fought.
So that's
See,
Yes.
in corporate world, I can tell I can fight, but if you cross a limit, you get fired.
So that brings to the question, how much we trust on that chart? Like we are going with the chart.
You have to.
If basic
See,
thing is saying wrong.
First
how can
thing,
you-
first thing I always do is birth rectification. Because I want, see, if I take the chart you bring to me, and then I keep saying, and that's not even your chart, what is the use of it?
Exactly.
Right? So first thing you need to do is make sure that your life events, your what is going on in life, all of those match, like your nature, whatever. Like there are 2 or 3 big things that you'll see in the chart. You have to confirm whether that is true or not. For example, if he said, "Oh, I fought and I have not," that cannot happen. Mars in the 6th house, who is a Yoga Karaka, you cannot lose in a fight.
So you go back and check the main chart. Is it?
Yeah, then it's like, what is the degree of the Lagna? So it might be that Lagna is like in 5 degrees. So maybe the timing was, you are in Katakara Rashi. That changes everything.
But other things align. My interest in horoscope aligns, or Jyothishya aligns. So
Yeah, so that is there. Right? So you got to see what, but that is 100% like fixed. Fight gives you yoga. That is there. So if you tell me no, it doesn't work. No, I don't. Something is wrong.
It's Mars is in 6th house for my younger child, and
He's a
fights-
fighter.
Yeah.
Ah, good for him.
He plans his birthday, everything himself.
But I mean, this is
He's
young,
still
too
young.
young. Yeah.
Still
But
young, but he
fighting,
fights for everything.
yeah, fighting is
Unless
good.
we give him once in
Yeah. So, but fight. That's it. Like you have Guru in the 6th. Okay. So usually those kinds of people will never fight. Like Ajatashatru, right? Is like everybody likes
Guru
them.
in the 5th will not fight.
In the 6th. Guru in the 6th. Right? So it's like having a sannyasi as your enemy. So
That's what is my problem. Guru is also there.
but Guru is there, Nicha, but Mars makes him, that's the Nicha Bhanga, Raja Yoga. That's a Raja Yoga. So that is all good.
Oh, it's the same with my son also. He also has Guru and Mars.
Okay.
So my daughter's this thing, yeah, Mars is in 6th house in Tula. What does that mean?
It's good. 6,000 Tula, again,
You have to fight for what kind of thing?
the Tula is a house of
Okay,
business transactions.
business,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just fight.
You just fight for the business.
That's
what
it.
means, okay.
Yeah. If you have Mars in the 6th, he is a warrior standing there saying, I will fight for you.
Mm.
You know?
She always tries to fight, I know.
Yeah. But see, for this Lagna, he is the 7th and 12th Lord. Right? Mars is. So that means, as a 7th Lord, being in 6th is not good. So Brahmachari Yoga, right?
Oh,
So that means she might not. Is she married?
No.
Not so.
Yes.
She'll fight marriage. Like I don't want marriage or some kind of thing.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right. She
yeah,
pushes
yeah,
back,
yeah.
yeah, that's
7th and 6th is not good in the sense. See, natural 7th is Kanya.
right. Okay.
She is a virgin, right? So it means she's not married. Natural 6th, if you count from here, Kanya is not married. So 6th means Brahmacharya Yoga. So they'll have difficulty in marriage. But then other factors might influence them.
So what did you say about Vrishabha Rasi Yoga Gatra planet?
Shani.
Shani,
Yeah. So we did this Buddha, right? So look at Buddha. So Buddha, Chandra is in the 11th. So Buddha considers Chandra enemy. Chandra considers Buddha neutral. Right? Because for Chandra only has one Rashi. So from his Mula Trikona Kanya, 11th is Moon. So Buddha will be like, for example, I think your case, right? Buddha and Chandra are together. Chandra considers Buddha neutral. Buddha considers Chandra an enemy. Like that.
So in summary, Moon does not have any enemies.
Moon is neutral. Everybody, either his friends are neutral. Okay. Then Buddha, Shukra we saw, Mars. Right? So if you look at Mars, Mula Trikona is Mesha. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Buddha rules 3 and 6. Who is the Parama Shatru of Mars? Buddha is the Parama Shatru of Mars. Right? Mars is the enemy of Buddha. Mars considers Buddha as enemy. And if you look at the Mars here, Shani is the other. Again, his enemy. 10th is good. So Shani is kind of neutral to, enemical neutral to Kuja. But Kuja considers Buddha his biggest enemy. And Shani is the enemy.
So Buddha in the 7th house is good.
Buddha in the 7th house is, like I said, immature marriage and stuff like that. Yeah. But not bad. It's okay. Right? And then Guru. We saw, if you see Guru, so Guru, 5th is Mars, 9th is Sun. So for Guru, he considers Mars his friend, he considers Sun his friend. Okay? But the others, right? Look at 1, 2, 3. Shani is his enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shukra is his enemy. And Shukra. So Shukra is his Paramashatru. Because he is he owns the 6th house and the 11th house from his Mula Trikona.
So Mars, Sun and Venus.
No. Venus is, Mars and Sun are friends,
Friends, correct.
good friends.
Shani.
Venus is his enemy, Paramashatru.
Shani and Venus.
Shani is bad, Shani is an enemy, but Venus is the worst enemy, and then others are neutrals.
Is 3 a worse enemy? That's what you define when you say.
No, 3 is enemy, 6 enemy, all of those.
When you say worst enemy, what do you mean by that? Is that it has
They
to be
own 2 houses of this. Like for example, from Guru,
Okay.
Shukra owns 3rd and Shukra owns what's 1 to 11th and 6th.
Okay.
So these 2. So it's,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. If he owns 2
Yeah,
houses.
like if you, for example, like if you own 3
Yeah.
and then 5, so then it's like you are both this
Yeah,
neutral
okay.
kind of thing. You should have 2 of these, then you are enemy. Right? So this is how you look at which graha is considers. Like for example, Shukra considers Guru enemy, Guru considers Shukra enemy. So they are big enemies with each other, right? But again, but if you look at Sun doesn't consider, like for example, Shukra, one house is good, one house is bad. So they're enemically neutral kind of thing. Right? So what considers what? Shukra considers Sun the enemy. Sun considers Shukra neutral. Enemically neutral.
So based on this, then you find out what grahas are on in that.
So
2
where
grahas in the
where
same
you
planet.
use exactly where you use it is when you have 2 or 3 grahas there.
Okay.
If you have 2 friends and 1 enemy, that enemy is think of human thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
2 enemies are in the house. 2 friends are there. 1 enemy is there.
Right.
Who becomes stronger? Who becomes weaker? The friends will become stronger. That enemy will be weaker because 2 friends are together. Right? So, you have a friend and an enemy, you are living with an enemy in the house of where the enemy is a friend of that owner.
Okay.
So that enemy will be stronger, the other guy will weak. That's how you. Good?
In Simha, if you got Mars, Saturn, and Guru.
Mars, Saturn,
Guru.
Guru.
So how does it work out?
So Mars and Guru are friends, right? And then Shani, you said Shani?
Shani.
Shani is the inimical house, right? So it's Sun's enemy. So he is in the enemy's house. Mars is the same tattva. Mars is fire, is in the house of fire. And the Guru is also good there. So the one who is weak is Shani. So depending on which lagna it is, his house lordships will have problems.
But okay, if it is a Vrishabha Rashi with that aspect, Yoga Karaka is in Nicha.
Vrishabha Rashi, yeah, now it changes, right? So again, remember the graha that is weak, let's say Shani is here, but he is either Makara or Kumbha Lagna, let's say. He is Lagnadipati. He cannot do bad to you. He will delay. See, what does Shani do? Delay. But finally it will happen. So here it says Yoga Karaka is what? Yoga Karaka is very weak and he owns 9th and 10th houses. Right? Dharma and Karmadipati. That is what. So he's going to affect badly those 2 houses. It will be a lot of delay, but then it is going to happen. Eventually it's going to happen. Especially when he's here, he's looking at this house. Right? So the rule is a graha looking at its own house will cause vriddhi to that house.
Delayed but not denied.
It's like, I will not go and destroy my house. Right? Whatever it is, whoever is living there, I love my house. So when I see my house, I will always, help it. So this one is helping it. Yeah, this one is not going to be helped. But his being in a bad state, is not good for this.
But in the same context, right, I think that the Jupiter is also looking into that 9th house, right?
Jupiter is looking at the 10th house.
10th house.
Yeah.
Right. So both planets are looking into the 10th house.
Yes. But for this Lagna, Jupiter is a malefic. Because Lagna is, Shukra, right? So Jupiter is good guy, but he is not going to give you the fruits for this. Like that. See, the good guy is not going to give you the fruits. The bad guy is weak and wants to give the fruit. He'll give a delayed fruit. That's what it is. So that means Naisargika, he might be a good person, but he owns a portfolio that where he has his portfolios, you need to do good, bad. So that is where it is. Right? That's how it is. It's very kind of complicated scenario. It's not just their nature, but what role they are playing. So they are going to see Jyothishya. One of the fundamental rules is they will always show the nature, what their nature is. Like Guru will always bless. That is a given. But he will have to also play the role he has been given. Like for Rishabha Lagna, his role is, because he is going to be an Ashtamadipati and 11th Lord, so his role is, he's a portfolio wise, he's bad. So that he has to give, like the results, bad results. So it's kind of both are together. Okay. So we have started this, so let's do this. One last topic on this one before we go to Vimshatri, Dasha system. So the Rashis, again, from everything is from Lagna, and the Kala Purusha Lagna is Mesha, so I'm taking Mesha Lagna. So there are certain houses that are very important. Okay, so I'll take 1, 4, 7, 10. Okay, this is called Kendra. Kendra Vishnusthana, also called Vishnusthana. Then 1, 5, 9, or you can, because it's a Kendra, you can leave that. 5 and 9 is called Trikona. Lakshmisthana. Okay. Then, so you have 3, 6, 11, Trishadaya. That is what we saw. Trishadaya. Then you can have 3, 6, 10, 11, Upachaya. And then 6, 8, 12, Dusthana. So if you remember these 5, you know Jyothishya. These 5.
What was the third one? 3, 6, 11?
3, 6, 11. Trishadaya.
What is it?
Trishadaya, Upachaya, Dusthana. Dusthana. So let's take this Kendra, right? So Kendra is first house, 4th house, 7th house, 10th house for this level. So that means your life, what is physically manifested in life, the 4 pillars of life, the foundation of life are these 4 houses. 1 is you, your health, everything about you. 4th is your home, your manashanti, like your peace of mind, your happiness, everything comes from 4th. 7th is your wife or the other, the community, everything that is outside you, that is especially wife. 10 is your work. So 1 is you, health, home, wife, job. These are considered Kendra Sthanas. So this is where your life, the foundation of your life is there. So when you get a chart, first thing you are seeing, so in the North Indian chart, where there is a diamond shape, the inner diamond is 1/4 something. So North India, in that chart, you can look at the chart because it is moving Rashi, fixed Bhava. So then you can see that, is there any Graha in the 1, 4, 7, 10? But in the South Indian chart, fixed Rashi, moving Bhava, right? I can have a Lagna here, so the Bhava is changing, but the Rashi is fixed. So that is the difference between the North and the South. So advantage and disadvantage. So if you look at the North Indian chart, you can see what Graha is there in the Kendra Sthana. This is the most important one. If you have good Grahas, like Guru, Shukra, Buddha, Chandra, all of these good Grahas in the Kendra houses, that is a blessing in life. That means the 4 aspects of life.
In the diamond 1, 4, 7, 10. Is that
Yeah,
how it works?
or here 1, 4, 7, 10. This. Okay. In the Kendra Sthana, if you have good Grahas in the Kendra Sthana, it will do good to you. 1, 4, 7.
Rashi, from the Rashi, right?
From your Bhava, your Lagna, from your
From
Lagna.
the Lagna.
From your Lagna.
That's why I'm confused, like which
Yeah.
is my Lagna?
Yeah, The first house, wherever your first
I know,
house.
but that the time when I was born, right?
That you have to rectify and do it. Yeah. But so 1, 4, 7, 10 is your life's physically manifested things. Most important things is you, your health, your home, your wife, your marriage, and your job, your work. These are the 4 things that's called Kendra. So that is the most important house. So the Kendra should have benefic grahas, and the benefic grahas in the Kendra will bless. Because if this foundation is good, major trouble in your life is not there. Right? So if you have something in the first that is not beneficial, health issues, but your home may be good, marriage may be good, your work may be good, right? Like that. So first thing you have to see is, do I have Mars, Shani, Rahu, Ketu in 1, 4, 7, 10?
Oh, hold on. Mars,
This is a birth
Mars.
chart, right? The birth.
Yes.
Shani.
Mars, Shani, Rahu, Ketu, are they in 1, 4, 7, 10?
I will.
So if you have all the 4 Kendras with these grahas, it is a special yoga called Sarpa Yoga. It will hit every aspects of life. Right? Sarpa Yoga, it's called Sarpa Yoga. Sarpa Yoga. Visha, the poison is there in health, home, marriage, work.
Yeah, they call it Kala Sarpa dosha or
Not Kala
something.
Sarpa.
That's different.
No, that's different.
No.
This is just the Sarpa Yoga.
Okay.
What if I have one?
Yeah, you can have, it's fine. I mean, you have to have something.
Yeah.
Right? So, I'm telling you general rule, right?
Yeah.
So you have to first learn generalities and then go to other stuff. So generalities, the Rishi said, if Jupiter is in any one of these Kendra sthanas,
Yeah.
he removes a lot of doshas. You might have a lot of other dosha. If Jupiter is in 1, in 4, in 7, in 10, it's best. Jupiter will, he is protected. Guru is protected.
My daughter has Jupiter and Mars in 4.
Jupiter and Mars in 4,
Yeah.
that is very good. So Jupiter is in 4, will protect the house. You know, that is the focus. So just Mars being in the 4th would have been a
Yeah,
problem.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
So.
Jupiter being there is protected. Right? So that is, so one, is this understood? 1, 4, 7, 10, health, home, marriage, work. The 4 foundations of life that manifest, that you can see in life. They should have benefic influence. If malefics are there in like 3 of them, there will be problems in areas of life. 4 of them, it's Sarpa Yoga, right? So in one of them, it's okay. But wherever that malefic is there, you focus on that house because there will be some problem in somewhere.
Can you repeat the main 4? Jupiter, Mars, Ketu and Rahu. Is that what you said?
No. Shani, Mars, Ketu, Rahu. Those are the Dushta Grahas. So Dushta Grahas being in Kendra Sthana will cause problems. Generally, I mean that Dushta Graha might be your Yoga Graha. So he'll be protective. Or he'll be like Lagnadhipati. He'll be protective.
No.
Okay. Now this is Vishnu.
This is Mars, Ketu.
5 and 9, these are your luck. 5 and 9, see, you have come with some prarabdha, right? So prarabdha is acting in 2 ways. So it is the 5th, let's say for this one, the 5th house. The 5th house is what you are bringing as part of the prarabdha. It's called Purva Punya. Whatever Purva Punya we have brought, that is the 5th house. 9th house is Bhagyasthana. Whatever Bhagya, so 9th house is what is the dharma that is ruling us, and 5th is what we bring, the punya that we bring. So the way we act in this world through the prarabdha we have, or punya we bring, it is seen from the 5th house. 5th house will tell you your purva punya. 5th is a very, very important house. 9th is a very, very important house. 9th is a bhagyasthana. 9th is a bhagyasthana. Okay. So 5th is also the house of kids. ninth is house of parents, now house of guru, right? All of those, your bhagya, what bhagya you have in life. Everything is seen from the luck. House of luck is ninth house, right? If ever somebody recommends that you put a stone, this is what it should be, 5th and 9th. It's always good. Otherwise, you know what, there might be a mix of good and bad. You don't want, see, the rule is never make bad powerful when you are trying to get good powerful, because sometimes when they are mixed, you are trying to make the good side bad, it becomes even more powerful, which it was always good for that to be muted. But by putting the ring and the stone, you are increasing that. That's not good. But usually with 5 and 9, especially 9th house is good. Only case where the 9th house, where for example Kataka Rashi, it rules 6 and 9. So Guru has an additional 6th house, Rogasthana. So you don't want to do it.
So 159 then, the good graha should be there, bad graha should not be there. So which other one should not be there in 159?
Again, same thing like this.
Same thing.
Guru, Shukra and all of them should be there. See, bad grahas, I said Mars, Shani, Rahu, Ketu.
Rahu, Ketu.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Why did you circle that one there in the second?
Because it's a
Same.
Kendra and Kona. So Trikona usually 5th and 9th is considered. Like
Oh.
Lagna is not a Trikona,
Okay.
but it is part of Trikona. Okay. So this is good, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means one yoga. So how do you solve? Do I have Raja Yoga in my chart? Any good? That means the Raja Yoga says this is Lakshmi Sthana, this is Vishnu Sthana. You need Lakshmi Narayana together. That means if you have a Kendra Graha Adipatya with a Trikona Adipatya together in a house, that is considered Raja Yoga. Right? So if you have a 4th Lord with the 9th Lord together, Raja Yoga.
Oh.
Or a 7th Lord with 5th Lord, or 7th Lord with 9th Lord, that's Raja Yoga. So, like you are looking at 2 grahas, correct? So the 2 grahas are there. We looked at whether they are enemies or friends. Now look at their portfolios, so that means, imagine the complexity, right? So, these graha hate each other, but coming together they are causing Raja Yoga. So you have to give that, okay, it's a Raja Yoga, but it's not a straightforward Raja Yoga. Because these are 2 enemies giving the Raja Yoga together. Like the 4th house, he's giving Raja Yoga is good guy. But then the 9th that he is giving is a villain. Like they're not friends. So now what will you do? The yoga will happen because they own the portfolios. Like one is manifesting, health, house, marriage, work. The other one is saying, I'll give you the Purva Punya, fruits. So when they are together, they have to give, like think of this, effort and result. So this is the effort, this is the result. So you are saying effort and results are good. If you start it will not happen. But now the effort guy and result guy don't like each other. Right? One is Shani, or one is Guru, one is Shukra. Right? Let's say one is Guru and one is Shukra.
Huh.
They are 2 enemies of each other.
Right.
But they are also owning one Kendra and one Kona. Right? So now that means it's good. They are saying, they are promising you start this, result is there, 100%. But they are enemies of each other. So that means it will be, after a lot of fighting, it will work.
Oh.
Can you give an example?
That's what I said, right? You have Guru and Shukra together, and let's say Guru owns the 4th house,
Yeah.
and then Shukra, let's say, I don't even know if that because of this. If Guru owns the 4th house, is here, Shukra, for Kanya Lagna, right? So Guru owns the 4th house, Shukra owns the 9th house. So let's say they are together. So now these 2 are enemies of each other. Right? So if they are enemies of each other, but they are in the same house, which means one Kendra and one Kona is together, that means they are saying you do this job, that 4th house, anything to do with comfort, anything to do with vehicles, anything to do with a home, you start it, your result is there. will give you the result, good result. But then because they are enemies of each other, there will be a lot of fighting before this thing happens. Right? But again, Guru and Shukra are, two gurus. So it's like gurus fighting. It's all vada vivada. It's not like a physical fight. So it will be after a lot of debates, you'll get the result. So there are a lot of factors you have to kind of factor in to see what it is. But the rule is, if you have a Kendra and a Kona together, it is a Raja Yoga.
Good ones.
Good one, yeah.
Good ones.
Yeah, Kendra and Kona is good.
No, I mean the good grahas in those two houses.
Good grahas,
are the
straightforward, they'll come to your house and give you the gift.
Yeah.
Bad grahas, you have to run and chase, then they'll get
But
it.
still it will be
Yeah.
So
delayed.
See, good means what? Easy, simple. Bad means a lot of effort and difficulty.
Okay.
That's it. That's all it is. Whether you're going to have it, yeah, you're going to have it. Will you just sit and they'll come to your lap?
No.
If it's good, yes.
Yeah, if it is good, yes.
If it's bad, then you have to run
Okay.
behind it. That's all it is. Yeah. Okay? So one Raja Yoga is any Kendra Sthana Adhipati with any Trikona Sthana Adhipati will give you Raja Yoga. So when I said for Kataka Lagna, Mars is the Yoga Karaka. Why did I say that? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Mars owns 5th Trikona and then 10th Kendra. So there is one planet that owns these two houses. By nature, he is built in two together. So for Kataka and Simha, Mars is built in. For Simha, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Mars 4, Mars rules 4th Kendra and Mars rules 9th Trikona. He is built in. He has two portfolios saying, if you start this, I will be the one that will help you start. I will be the one that will give you the result. So he's Mahayoga Karaka. So in the chart, this is the Yoga Karaka Graha, where one Graha owns the effort and the result. And so it is guaranteed. Right? Whether it's in 6th house where saying you have to fight and I'll give you, that's different. And for here, Shukra is a Yoga Karaka. Because if for Makara Lagna, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th and 9th, Kumbha Lagna, 4th and 5th and 10th in for Makara, 5th and 4th and 9th for Kumbha. So these two and these two have one Graha that owns both the portfolios. So you're lucky if you get one Graha because it is bound to happen. So now what is really required is, for example, for him, for your husband, it is one Graha, it's Nicha. It's like just enable him, empower him. So then you have to see what empowers. So Mars is a lot of energy, and the lot of energy is sitting in Lagna, which means self. So trigger him. He's sitting there depressed. Enable him. Put him to gym. Don't.
I don't take a membership.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, it is going to happen. All Mars is waiting for is which nakshatra. If you tell me which nakshatra, even Pusha nakshatra. Yeah. So he needs it. It's a Brihaspati nakshatra. So he needs it. See, if it was Ashlesha, it is even more special. Ashlesha is like a snake.
Oh.
So if Kuja is in Ashlesha nakshatra, it is Subramanya.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's something called as Buddha Aditya Yoga.
Ah,
and Gajake.
but it is not, we'll go to Buddha Aditya Yoga, see, it is in 80 of the 100 charts it will be there. Because Buddha is the innermost Graha, right? So Buddha doesn't go beyond the sun by one sign, right? So if you look at the sky, Buddha will not be anywhere outside. He will be next to him. So it is not it's not a big yoga. Buddha, it's fine. And usually Buddha is always, it's called as Astangata. That means you'll not see Buddha. See, sun is a lot like fire, right? At certain point, if you go as close to the sun as relatively, you'll not see the Graha anymore. That is called as Asta. That means very close to the sun, the Graha is no longer visible. So he has lost the power. So which means what? This is the purification. It's like, go Agni Pariksha of the Graha is happening. So that is what Shukra and Surya, that is what the thing is. Right? If the Shukra is going to Surya and the Agni Pariksha happens, and when, see, Shukra came out of Shiva, that is when he got the Mrudha Sanjeevani Vidya, right? The Triambaka mantra. So that means he is going inside the orb of the sun where you no longer see Venus, but then he's going to emerge on the other side, like he's going around, right, the sun. At some point he comes out of the sun as seen from the earth where he becomes visible. So that is Udaya. So Shukra Udaya happens. That is the Shukra here, this Shukra. So they were observing all these things, and that is all the stories that we hear. Those are all the things.
Oh, this is based on the past, is it?
Yes. No, Puranic
These
stories.
studies, all of these studies that
Purana stories.
Purana
All the stories. Yeah. Okay. So we saw this,
Okay.
right? The Kendra and Trikona. Now Trishadaya, 3, 6, and 11. Now, so the third house, I said third is Kama, 6th is Krodha, 11th is Lobha. So these are, see, the 6th house is your, what sthana is 6th house? The 6th house by itself. Ripu sthana, right? Roga, Rana, Ripu. RRR of life. Right? So Roga, Rana, Ripu. 6th house is the house of enemies, house of friction. So any house from the 6th, from any Rashi, would be its enemy's house. Right? That is also called, that's also Shed Ripu, right? There are 6 Ripus. What is the Shed Ripu? You've heard Shed Ripu, right? No? Yes.
6 bad qualities.
What are the 6 bad qualities? I already said 3.
Matsara.
Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsara. 6. That is the 6th house. Now we can find out what is your bad quality. Okay, so the correspondence is Kama is Rahu. See, 3 are Sattvika grahas, right? Guru is Sattvika, Surya is Sattvika, and Krura Sattvika, but Surya is still Sattvika. Chandra is Sattvika. So, but other than that, there are 6 other grahas that are Rajasa Tamasa. So they are the ones that rule the 6 Shadripus. Kama by Rahu. And insatiable desire is always Rahu. Right? Desire is insatiable desire. Krodha, you need to tell me. From all, huh? Krodha. How can Shani be Krodha? Shani, it's not, right? Like, that's the basic you should know. Krodha means you should know. Either, Sun is a fire, Mars is fire. Krodha is Mars. Right? Mars, Krodha is Mars. The Kama, Krodha, Lobha. What is Lobha? Who has a tendency of hoarding? There's one graha that has tendency of hoarding.
Ketu.
Shani. Shani has the hoarding. Shani is the hoarding graha. Shani never lets go of anything. It's like the old lady that is has everything at home. You open the house, it's from 1930s, it will be there. Right? So that's all. That's Shani. So Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha.
Chandra.
Shukra.
Chandra is a sattva, right? Chandra is not even in the consideration.
Venus?
Moha. What is moha? Moha is obsessive attraction. That is Venus. Obsessive attraction. Right? So that is Venus. Mada. You know what a mada means? What is mada?
Arrogance.
It's arrogance. It is like, mindlessness. Who is headless? Ketu. Ketu is mada. Madhaka. Ketu is madhaka. And then finally, Matsarya. What is Matsarya? Who wants Matsarya?
Jealousy.
So let's see.
that?
You know which color is jealousy? There is an English saying. Jealousy is green, they say.
Buddha.
What is green? Why is Buddha green? Green is immature. Jealousy comes out of immaturity. That's what it is. Right? So kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsya.
Which one is Mada you said?
Ketu.
No, no. Oh, Ketu is Mada and more.
Shukra. Now look at your chart. Tell me which graha is in the 6th house.
I have Mars. You said it's good, but now it's bad.
No, Mars is good in 6th.
Okay.
It is, see, the graha in the 6th house,
It's Krodha.
it is telling you what method will you use to fight.
Right.
So for you, the method is fighting,
Correct.
violence. You are a violent guy.
And that is good for him, you said.
It's good for him. That is what it's saying. It's like, hey, my method is violence. If you don't use it, violence is not good for you. And again, violence is not it's not hitting. It could be verbal also, right? It's
Argument.
not debate, argument. Yeah. It's like you go against somebody. Like you. It's
Should have been a-
resistance is what Mars is.
I should have been a lawyer.
Exactly. That is a position of lawyer. Did you ever consider doing it?
Considered, but my Rahu is in 5th, so I didn't give it credit.
They eclipsed it. Yes. Okay. So tell me another one. 6th house.
Rahu. Not for me.
Ah,
My husband.
it's fine. I mean,
Rahu.
Rahu is good in the 6th. You know that, right? It's very good in the 6th. It will destroy the enemies. See, Rama had Rahu in the 6th, which indicates, which I have to remind. So, the power of the Graha in the 6th house indicates the power of your enemy. That means you will take on big guys. Your enemies are not like small rowdies. Your mafia don is your enemy. Because now the 6th house has a Graha that is Ucha. It is showing the status of your enemy. Like, how is your enemy? His enemy is a violent guy, but he's like a king of the violence. He's like, he's underworld don. That is the kind of people you take on.
So from the corporate perspective, only board members.
Yeah, somebody with power. That's who you fight.
What happens?
That's
Fighting
what-
the vice presidents.
Which is what you should do.
So I might have Shani in the 6th, but I don't know.
Trump is hiding.
Because I might have Shani in the 6th house, but I don't
But
know
you can't go
the
against
exact Lagna. So that, what do you think? How do you?
No, you can
No,
fight.
Shani in the 6th.
It's fighting.
See, Shani in the 6th is what? Kama, Krodha, Lobha.
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 Hoarding.
So it's not fighting, it's hoarding is your tendency.
Hoarding or
Hoarding.
hoarding it?
Yeah. So
Collecting everything.
collecting Lobha. Lobha means I want to own this house, this house, this house, this house.
Oh,
That is all Lobha.
maybe that's not me then.
How do I know?
No, what I'm saying is I'm
Yeah.
trying to interrogate myself.
Yes.
Where my Lagna is.
Yes.
So if I say
See, the
6th house
way
is
the
my
way to find
Shani.
out is take one uncomplicated position
Yeah.
in your chart that is like straight shot. You should have that. If you have like
That's not
enemies and all of that, if it's complicated, you know how it is. You don't know how it is manifesting.
Yeah.
But take one thing that is very clear, it's like one graha sitting somewhere.
Mm.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes.
Older, younger?
Both. Yeah. Old and young.
Okay, so so those are the things. Like for example, if you are the eldest one, that means the significations of your older siblings should not be there in the chart. That's an easy thing. Or if you are the youngest one, then that should not be there in the chart. Like you should not have any brothers or sisters that are born after you. So your 3rd house will be affected there. So I can see that and say, hey, if you are older or if you have them, they will be in a lot of trouble. Like I'm saying.
Yeah.
Clean. To be clean, if you are the youngest one or the oldest one, then I can say you should not have any brothers. But this lagna shows your older brother, this lagna doesn't show. So this is the one, like that.
So that's the rule set what I'm trying to understand to fix my lagna, identify. my
Again,
lagna.
like we did for him, for Mukesh. So you have to you're born with tendencies. Like what are your natural interests? Like and you cannot say I was probably born in these 5 days. That's difficult.
Yeah, I know.
But
the
if you are
day,
in
but I
the
don't know
same
time.
day, if you like 3-4 hours or 5 hours difference, then it falls on 3 lagnas.
Right.
Yeah, then you can do that.
So you take the bhava and then see what graha is in there and you try.
Yeah, so you can see that and see. Basically, you're reverse engineering it.
Yeah.
Like what things you can tell me about yourself, and then I reverse engineer it to the chart,
Okay.
and then fix it.
Okay. Those are the two things, bhava and then grahas.
I mean,
Combine
there's
it and then do the
there's
reverse
Navamsha is
engineering.
the one. So Navamsha shows what you're born with. That is where we start. Yeah. So that will kind of bring it down to about 15 minutes of yeah.
That is training data.
Huh?
You're saying you're taking the horoscope, you're taking these experiences,
Yes.
and like training data in AI.
Yeah. So it is you reverse engineer. It's kind of reverse engineering it, and a curve fitting. They say engineering. Right? You basically I'm trying to do
You're
that.
trying to validate AI.
Quick question about the North Karnataka style of drawing.
Not even North Karnataka is the same thing, right?
Same.
Diagram?
Do the time and one.
Some people
So
do
that's
that,
where
some
I'm
people
lost
do
right
that.
now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. No. That
Is it
it's the
just
same
the
thing.
same thing?
Nothing will change with.
Something you said today, it goes with the bhava and.
No. North Indian style chart, the diagonal chart, is very easy to identify the Kendra sthanas.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's
Yeah.
That's
You
all.
just see the chart and say if it's in the middle 4, it's Kendra.
So it is like 1, 4,
1, 4, 7, 10.
So
Yes.
then again, that's what, today something you said bhava focused, so I thought it is.
So
this is
North
Rashi.
India is fixed bhava, moving Rashi. We are fixed Rashi, moving bhava. So Rashi, that house is always Mesha. Whether it's a first house or 10th house is different. That moves. But that box is always Mesha Rashi.
So if I have that style, just I have to move the houses and draw this one simply, right?
But you have one style, then enough. Right? That's it. Yeah, then nothing will change.
Now we are learning this one, right? But reading that one all confuses me. So
Yeah. But see, for me, this is very normal, natural.
Correct.
I've learned this 35 years.
No, that's
I don't want to change it.
No, in
No, I
North
understand.
Karnataka it's influenced by the Bombay and North.
Yeah, not
That is why.
See, East Indian, there's a East Indian side. If you go to Orissa side,
Oh my god. Yeah.
they have another style of chart.
no, mine will be like that. So I want to put it in this way.
If you go to West, like the Western is actually a circle. Like they have a circle and then houses are like pizza slices. That is the West.
So it is just moving that picture.
Everything, it's how you represent it. Everything else, nothing will change.
So the graha will be in the third house, will be in the third
Yeah,
house.
nothing will change.
So I just have to put it in this format and read it.
Yes, or whichever format you are used to.
Now this is the one, I have
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
that
yeah.
one, but learning this one,
Yeah,
right? So I have to
yeah. If you are used to like the North style, then you just put that. I mean, you can generate the chart in so the software. You can generate it.
Kerala, you can see both south
Yeah.
and north.
Yeah.
Both
All you have to do is just you can just
Yeah.
show your preference, mark it. It will generate it whether it's south style, north style, or whatever style you want.
So what you're telling me is if the bad grahas are in 3, 6, 11, that's generally beneficial.
Yeah. See, the logic. Third house is the house of effort. Shani is what? A laborer. You want the laborer in 4th house or in 3rd house?
Third house.
Because then he's going to energize your effort. People with Shani in the 3rd. Anybody who has Shani in the 3rd? Anybody here? No? Nobody in Shani? So people who have Shani in the 3rd, they will work so much.
Yeah, my daughter has.
She
She is a hard worker.
So that is the description of Shani in the 3rd, hard worker. So Shani the worker is in the house of effort, hard worker.
And it has moon also. And it has Rahu also.
Whatever it is. Shani there in the third house, they will work. Now let's see. Shani in the or Mars in the sixth house. What is Mars energy? Mars is energy, right? Even in the third house, Mars is the lord of energy. That means what is energizing your expressions, your efforts. So you want such a person there. So Mars in the sixth house, energy to fight. So sixth house is where you fight. Whether you fight or not, I will know when I see your sixth house. You have sixth guru. It's like, you are like, you will not fight. You are not a fighter. I don't want you as my lawyer.
Right.
If you have guru in the sixth. I want one who has this sixth Mars as my attorney, but he is not, I didn't study it. But I would have loved to have you as my attorney. Because I want a fighter as an attorney, not somebody, who will compromise or all this. No. Go fight. So sixth, Mars in the sixth is amazing. Very good fighter.
If Guru is also there in the house, will he have influence on?
Yeah, of course, there will be influence of.
That's what happened to me. Guru is also there, so kind of toned it down.
Yeah, but Ucha Mars will be there. The effect is always there. Yeah, it's there.
So you can tell them not to fight.
It's not like it's like where we did
But
Charastira.
they can get aggressive, right? So
What it says is, I will not give you the yoga
until
until you fight.
Okay.
That is all it says. Just like Charastira, right? You have all the grahas in Chara, but you are in one place for 30 years. You are not going to be happy. First thing I'm going to say is, are you in the same place? Oh yeah, 30 years. You are very, very sad. You are suffering there. Until now, nobody has told me, no, I'm being so happy. Then go check the chart. It's not you. Right? So that is, so then 11. So 11 is a very special house. Any graha in any state in the 11th house is always beneficial. Always beneficial. Right? Ekadasha sthana phala, they say there is a shloka. So all the grahas should give the ekadasha sthana phala. That means 11th lord is called labhasthana, or 11th house is called labhasthana. So any graha that goes, whether is exalted, whether they are fighting, whether whatever state they are in, if they are sitting in the 11th house, one thing is for sure, they are going to give good results in wealth terms. But then what are the, but in the Jaimini he says Tanortana Dandahara. That means 6th is Danda and 11th is Hara. I think in the Jaimini I mentioned in the first class. 6th house is the house where you get hit, Danda. 11th house is Hara. Shiva sits in 11th house, right? Is Hara. Things are taken from the 11th house. Hey, so there is again another rule. Always remember, bad planets are good in giving material benefits. Where they hit you is the suffering of individual, like jiva suffering, right? So you can, if you have a bad, like Neecha Shani in the 11th house, what will it tell you? It is going to tell you, of course, if he's sitting in 11th, he's going to see the first house. So, but Neecha Shani in the 11th house says he will give you enormous wealth. 11th house, Neecha Graha, enormous wealth. But then he's saying, if you will be the only person in the house, you'll have all the wealth, but nobody to share with. No family will be there. So that means life he destroys. Your wife is gone, your kids are gone, you have no friends, nothing is there in life, but you are very wealthy. That is Dandahara. So he's giving 100%, if any bad graha is in 11th house, he will give. But he is going to take in the life aspect.
Yeah, my wife has Guru and Rahu in the 11th.
In the 11th, very good. Rahu is good, like I said, any graha in the 11th is good. Rahu in the 11th is very good. Right? So, whatever graha, whichever the Dasha Bhukti, Rahu comes, and a lot of wealth. That's also called Guru Chandala Yoga. So, Rahu and Guru together. So, that, but in the 11th house is very good. You should have it in sensitive houses. 11th is the most, whatever is there is good. It's one house where anything, any combination, whatever it is good.
But if Ketu is there, which has no
Good.
idea, what will happen?
Sadhu.
What will happen actually?
In the 11th house?
Yeah.
Good.
Good in what sense?
It depends on your chart. Right, so you have Ketu in 11th, so that means Ketu is in this Mithuna.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah, if you have Rahu in the 5th, Ketu
Yes,
is in the
yes,
11th.
yes.
Yeah. So Ketu is in the 11th is good. Right? And so Ketu, that is Mithuna Rashi. Ketu is Nicha there. See, Ketu is Sadhu.
Yeah.
You put the Sadhu in the party house.
Yeah.
Right? You put Rahu in police station.
Yes.
So it's completely ulta.
Correct.
Right? So you're saying the Sadhu is there. He is like he doesn't belong there, but he will do good to you. He will go to give the significations of that house. Mithuna. Like whatever the parties and friend. Basically 11th is friendships, your support systems, your networks, everything is there. So 11th, Ketu means the friend circle you have, either they are kind of singles or they are like let go, those kinds of things.
I also have 11th Ketu.
What kind of friends you have?
I have all kinds.
But generally, pattern wise, right? Ketu is a pattern.
Uh-huh.
So it's saying that, again, your close friends
Uh-huh.
will have a Ketu, they'll have some kind of a Ketu aspect to it.
Detached.
Detachment.
So they're more into spirituality.
They might be spiritual.
Yeah.
Spiritual.
I have many temple friends.
Yeah, but they'll be your close friends. But they're also your support system. But they are the people. See, 11th house, like say if you have Mars in the 11th house, it means your friends will stand when something goes wrong. That means if somebody attacks you, you will have somebody that will come and fight them and help you. If you have Graha where, that means they will be supporting you whatever happens.
So that means if we go more spiritual route, you
Yeah.
have more friends.
Yeah, if you have more Ketu like friends, they are the ones that will stand with you in adversity. Right? So that is what Ketu will be in the 11th means they are the ones that will stand with you, but they are awkward because they are a sadhu in a party house. So that will be the kind of friends that really stand with you.
But
So
if they can
what-
do satsang, then it's good. As friends.
Yeah. Right? So there'll be, if you have Guru there, that means your friend circle will have very, very good natured people and they will support you. So
What about-
always having Graha in the 11th is very good because they are the ones that will support you.
What about Mars having a drishti on the 11th house?
Yeah, Drishti is different, but
It doesn't.
a planet being in the 11th house is where it's sitting there saying, I will be your friend in whatever adversity you have. Right? So because it's 8th from 6th and 8th to 6th house.
Okay.
That means I will destroy the enemy. They're standing there saying, I will destroy the enemy. And if Mars sits there, he has an 8th aspect that will fall on the enemy house.
Mhm.
So in the 8th aspect, he kills the enemy.
So the first one is all about Kendra is foundation of life.
Kona is where you get the fruits, the outcome.
So what is this then?
Trishadaya. Trishadaya is who your the enemies are, or the inimical houses. See, third house is effort. So basically, inimical houses means you will not have things happen to you without your effort. So let's say you have Guru in the third house. That person either will not put any effort or things happen effortlessly. Anything can happen. Guru in the third means that person will not do anything. So either things are happening to him, like for example, let's say Kendra and Kona are together, but there's Guru in the third. That means things will happen, good results will happen, outcomes will happen, but he is not going to put any effort in it. Things will happen. So Guru is not good, he's Maranasthana, right? His Guru in the third is Maranasthana. But still it's saying, that means Maranasthana means he is out of place in that house. Guru is not good in the house of effort. He doesn't like it. But he's also saying, I will not do anything. Things will happen because he's not doing anything. Or he will not do anything when he's supposed to do it.
So at some point, you were going to cover the remediation too, right?
But
The remediation for all of
yeah, we have to do it today. There's no other class. This is the final class.
Okay. So for all of these, okay, here is the cure.
So if you ask me a question, we are not going to cover anything. So this one 3, 6, 10, 11 is.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. So 3, 6, 10, 11.
One more time, can you repeat the sixth part? I know you said third.
Six
that
is your
part.
enemy.
6 is
Enemy.
enemy. And you fighter basically, right?
See, Mesha Rashi. What is the nature of Mesha Rashi?
Leading.
Yeah, you to act.
Yeah.
I do. You are not going to ask any question. If something is there, you start there, right? You're not thinking.
Oh.
You act without thinking. Right? That is good and bad. Right? You can act without thinking. What is sixth from the Mesha? Kanya.
Kanya.
What is Kanya's nature? Overanalyze. They will slice and dice whichever way, right? Kanya or analyze. So that means for you who wants to act, analysis is the enemy. Right? So Kanya is the enemy of Mesha. So like that. So if any sixth house from any Rashi is its enemical house. Right? So that is what it is. And sixth house is the enemy house.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
Okay.
in chart matching. So if guy is sixth house from girl, that's not going to be good. Right? So
Sixth house is from the Rashi or
unless it is a ekadipatya, that means if the boy is Rishabha Rashi, the girl is Tula Rashi, both the houses are owned by Shukra, it doesn't matter because it's the same graha owning both the houses. So this is called ekadipatya. This is the graha maitra. One of the kutas that is there when horoscope matching is do not marry a girl whose moon is in 6th or 8th from the boy's moon or vice versa. Right? So you are Dhanu Rashi. Let's say your son is Dhanu Rashi. The girl is a Kataka Rashi. Shastashtaka. It's called Shastashtaka dosha. So that means they are completely opposite. All it means is Dhanu Rashi considers, so Dhanu Rashi is what? Dharma, right? It's order, dharma and all that. Kataka Rashi is emotion. They don't go together. They're Shastashtaka. So that is a mismatched pair. Because we are considering the moon, the mismatch is in the outlook. Dhanu Rashi has a certain outlook that is completely mismatched with Kataka Rashi. Or you have Makara Rashi boy, Simha Rashi girl. Completely mismatched. Shani, it's a Graha Maitra is 0, you get 0 points. So you have the lord of Simha Rashi is Surya, the lord of Makara Rashi is Shani, and this Shastashtaka.
How about Simha and Simha? Same Rashi?
You don't want to marry same Rashi. You don't want to marry same. Is it hard?
You're telling us now.
But I'm assuming your nakshatra is different. Or is the same nakshatra?
Same.
Eka nakshatra.
Yeah.
Or something, yeah. So something you might have gone wrong. Eka nakshatra, there will be something. Eka nakshatra, basically your dasha is overlapped. When you are having a bad time, he'll be having a bad time, all of that. So kind of it amplifies.
Amplifies.
Yeah. So there, Eka nakshatra, you never do it.
Oh.
Yeah. See, you want the girl and boy matched in such a way
Correct.
that when boy is having bad time, girl is having good time.
That's right.
So that way it neutralizes. They're together, one bad should neutralize the other, like that. That is a best match, where the bad and good are matched. So one is absorbing the bad of the other. But if you are overlapped, your Shani Dasha, my Sadasati, your Sadasati are together. It's like, you know, your whole house in Sadasati means it's not good. Huh?
Yeah, me and my wife are in this 1 and 6.
But it will be same. Is it same?
No, it's not same. What do you mean by same? Nakshatra.
Yeah, no, is it same Rashi?
No, it's not.
I mean, same Adhipatya?
I'm Mithuna, she is Vrishika.
It is enemical.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm debating my Rashi right now. I'm going to go look at it.
No, it cannot. Unless there was something bad that you can point to that has happened. Ekarashi, not a good idea. Ekarashi, Ekanakshatra is not good at all.
See, but then they look at gunas too, right? They
No, that's bad. No.
Yeah.
not.
Ekanakshatra is. No, gunas is fine. So, see, there is one rule.
Arranged, so that's why I'm.
One rule that trumps another rule. Once Ekanakshatra, for example, let's say, I'll tell you one example. Okay, somebody that I know. So their first child and their second child have the same action, or no, not the first child. The father and the son, they are same nakshatra. Same nakshatra. So if you have Eka nakshatra in the same house, the rule is the one that is dependent on the other will not shine unless they leave the house. It will not happen at all. So the boy that was there in the house, until he was in the house, he was kind of muted. The day he left the house and went to college, he shined like anything. So what I told him is never be together. Not like don't come for holidays, but like do not be under the same roof for a long time. Right. So because this happened because they were wanting to have the kid come back and live with them because he was looking for a job. Not only finding job, he will lose the motivation to find the job if he comes back. So these are the conditions where it is good for them to be outside. So that is Eka Nakshatra. This happens. There's an Eka Nakshatra dosha is there. So they do Shanti, for if the father or mother and the kid have Eka Nakshatra, in the first year of birth, there's an Eka Nakshatra Shanti dosha is there. So they do that.
What about siblings if they have Eka Nakshatra?
Again, the older will shine, the younger will not shine until they leave. Or until the older one goes to college. Younger will shine after that.
One question, I mean, we are talking about this boy and girl matching. Typically when we see this Rashi and Nakshatra and then there is a log table, kind of a table in the Panchanga.
No.
And which
That is only one aspect. So it is looking at your Chandra Nakshatra of the boy and the Chandra Nakshatra of the girl.
Correct.
What is Chandra we do?
the
Your mental.
Devotion,
Uh-huh.
honesty.
What is your outlook, your mental makeup?
okay.
You are matching their emotional and mental makeup. That's all you're doing. There's a whole chart that's there.
No, but the chart has got this gunas, what he was talking about.
That is what I'm saying. The
Yeah.
guna is showing you that kind of that match.
Okay.
But there is so many other things.
So
that
many
you do.
other things.
Definitely.
Oh, okay.
So if like boy and girl, they love each other, they'll be, but once they join, all hell breaks. So it was not, hey, the 36 gunas.
36
Yeah,
gunas,
but why are they suffering?
Yeah.
I've seen people tell me, oh, we matched 36 gunas.
Yeah.
Look, your 7,000 Mars there. So they will fight.
But that's typical, right?
Yeah, that is what we have been used to.
Husband and wife. whatever.
That is not typical. That is, no, see, there is a normal typical and there is a extreme,
Yeah.
your husband and the wife fighting on the street is not typical. The arguments is fine and it's healthy actually. But no, I'm talking about,
Yeah,
fights.
extreme.
So that is, So, like, but that, that might be a chart where this 36 gunas are matched.
Correct.
Why? What happened?
Uh-huh.
Because the
There's
36
some-
gunas are matched, but then you're not seeing what is in the 7th house. There's like different Jaimini lagnas that will specifically tell about marriage. What are the dashas going on?
Oh,
So all of it. So chart matching is not a matrix.
yeah. That's
It is
not
a-
so. Okay.
Full they used to do at one point of time is actually look at the charts and match those two charts. Full chart match. Astro-Sunil does it.
Okay.
But I'm saying, this is just a very surface.
So you're
Very
saying
professional.
that marriage is just a moon. That's
What
the-
they do is just the moon.
Okay.
So when we are saying,
So they are matching only that one.
groom is, Mithuna Rashi, Ardra Nakshatra.
Correct.
Girl is this one, Tula Rashi,
Yeah,
Swati Nakshatra.
that's right.
Oh.
Then they match it together.
Match Ardra, Eka, it's like it's a Rahu, both are Rahu is 1-5. Fantastic. But then they have not seen the positions that's there in the girl's chart, in the boy's chart, what dashas they are going through. All of those things are there.
Can we cover Dasha because
What there is no covering, right? This now you're talking.
the Vimshottara
No, maybe
Dasha?
we should
But you should
complete
just
this.
finish this.
No,
Yeah, let's finish
let's
this.
keep going on.
Yeah. Let's finish this. So
Yeah.
this one is called Upachaya. The whole concept of Upachaya Bhavas is any graha that is there in the Upachaya, it will grow over time. That means if you have something in the 3rd house, the initial phase of life, it will give you, let's say, bad fruits. But as you get older and older and older, it transforms into goodness. So 3, 6, 10 and 11, Upachaya Bhavas. Upachaya means it grows, it's a house of growth. Whatever planets are there, if it's a 10th lord, some graha is there in this house. That means initially you might have challenges, but then as you get older and older, or like you're in a job, initially it was a tough job. But then 10 years down the line, 15 years down the line, you are kind of like in a dominant position. That happens in 3, 6, 10. 3, 6, 10. Right? So this is called Upachaya Bhavas.
It only goes in the positive direction.
Growth, these are called Upachaya means growth houses. So the planets in those bhavas, they grow over time. So initially, even if initially they are bad, they turn good over time. So, and finally 6, 8, 12. These are called Dustaras. So in your horoscope, these 3 houses are the houses that will create bad things in life. Right? 6th is enemies. 8th is death, house of death. But it's again, see, 8th is a house of rot. Right? Things that are in the 8th house, it rots. Right? And then 12th is Vyayasthana, loss. So 6, 8, 12 is enemies, debt, right? Diseases. 8th house is chronic diseases that stays with you. 8th house is called Nija Dosha. Nija Dosha is what bad karma that I have brought that I need to cleanse, right? Which tells I need to, like we did Trikona. So 4, see 159 are dharma. 159 are like when we did tattva, right? So we did fire tattva, earth tattva, air tattva, jala tattva, right? We did 4 tattvas. But that's Rashi. But any Rashi, the Bhava 159, the Trikona, it is called as the Dharma Trikona. Dharma Trikona. So those 3 houses are Dharma. 2, 6 and 10 are Artha Trikona. So 2 is where what you consume, your income, your cash flows, whatever is sustaining you is to house 2. 6 is what? Where you are serving. 6th is like employment, right? Where you have to be. Sixth is the house where we are imprisoned. So 9 to 5 job, where you have to have a long commute. So all that everyday grind. So 6th is a grind. 6th house is your grind, house of grind. Then 2, 6 and 10. 10 houses how you work, your karma. So that is the Artha Trikona. The money houses, where you see where the money comes from, what you're doing for money. All of that is Kama Trikona. 3, 7, 11. Right? All the desires fulfillment. Fulfillment happens in the 11th. 3, 7. 7 is where your wife is. All your desires are in the 7th house. Right? 11th is the fulfillment of the desire. Why are the 4, 8 and 12 are moksha trikona. So very important to understand 8th, you have to know the moksha trikonas. 4. So 4 is what? What is 4th bhava?
Emotions, heart.
Heart, right? So that means for moksha you need
Heart.
devotion,
Devotion.
right? Wisdom, devotion, love, everything is needed. It's needed. It's an ingredient, right? Now what is 8th?
Once in
Huh?
depth.
Ah,
Discretion.
so Vishweshwatir, right? Like the previous Vajavara song. You know Vishweshwatir?
Yes.
So you don't know Vishweshwatir? Okay, he is Vajavara Swami.
Okay.
He got the previous older one. So he was the main thing for Ram Mandir and all that. He was the one that. So he in one of the lectures of Gita gave a beautiful model of understanding Antakarana. Right? What is the problem and what is Gita telling as a solution? So he said our Antakarana is like a lake that has a lot of agitation, lot of waves are there, and it is filthy. He said, beautifully he said in the Kannada lecture, so it has a lot of waves and then it is full of filth. Now how to cleanse it? You cannot just make it still and it's not clean. So there's two aspects to it. Cleansing is, one is stillness of the pond, the other one is cleaning the pond. Right? So jnana's whatever the role of jnana is, knowledge and the sadhana brings about the stillness of the mind. Right? Your thoughts are going everywhere. Oh, I'm doing pranayama and all this sadhana and everything. My mind is still, it's still filthy. Your heart is filthy. So you might have seen people that might be doing all this, all this pranayama and all of that. But you, 5-minute conversation with them, you're like, these are like low class people. But they are going to all these big organizations and learning all this stuff. But how does that lake get cleansed? Seva. The heart will not, see, heart cleansing is removing the ahankara and all the filth that is there within us. Without that, you cannot have a filthy still lake. I mean, there again, you cannot have a filthy still lake. But a filthy still lake is not what you want. You want a lake that is still and pure, clean. That is the antakarana. Right? So jnana is in the 4th house. Vidya causes the stillness of the mind. So all the meditation techniques that everything you're doing, that is in the 4th house. What is the 8th house? In the Vastu, what is the 8th house I said?
Toilet.
No, Moola
No, in Vastu. I said, what is the 8th house in Vastu? Your 8th house is what in Vastu?
Toilet. Discretion.
Toilet, exactly. So what is happening in toilet? Cleansing, right? That is 8 houses. So 4th is knowledge, bhakti, all of that stuff. 8th is cleansing. Whatever bad karma we have brought, that has to be cleansed. It is not just meditation, it is also cleansing through seva. That cleansing has to happen. And then there is 12th. What is 12th?
Moksha.
Let go. So 12th is detachment, surrender. So the Vedanta, whatever it's saying, it should be 4, 8 and 12. Moksha Trikona. You need devotion, you need heart, you need knowledge, you need cleansing of your karma, past karma, and then you need to let go, detach, and surrender.
That's 4, 8, 12.
4, 8.
Then how 6,
No,
8,
I'm
12?
explaining what 8 is.
Okay.
Right? So, 8 is like that. 8 is saying what you have come loaded with, that you have to deal with in this life. Right? These are chronic issues. You come with, it's like a disease that will not go. 6th disease will go. It will come and go. It just says you have a disease, you get cured, it's fine. But a disease where it will come and it will stay for 30 years. Or that's it. You have got the disease and that's it. That is an 8th house disease. That is the 8th house disease. Okay? So that's 8. Then 12th is what? 12th is the house where you lose. Vyayastha. Right? Again, remember, these are the houses that have plus and minus. Plus, like for example, let's say the 12th house is telling you that you have to give charity. You have to give. So that giving happens 2 ways. Voluntarily you are donating, or I don't want to donate, government will come and take. Somebody will cheat. So the money is going to go, whether you give it voluntarily yourself or you are cheated. That's going to happen. So why not voluntarily do it? Like if you do it, you can choose the way where it goes, what to do with that money. It will go. Otherwise you have no choice. Somebody will take that money. That's the 12th house. So the 6th house, so in your chart, like just like 1, 4, 7, 10, 5, 9, look at 6, 8 and 12. What graha is there? And then what are those lords doing? 6th lord, 8th lord, 12th lord. And like for example in your case, right? 1st lord in the 8th house, so it's in the 8th house. So again, 8th house has bad significance, but once you start the good one, the bad will go. So it's saying you need to know. See, 8th house it's toilet, right? Toilet is closed. That means 8th house is it's a private cleansing house. 8th house is private. It's only you are there in the 8th house. So then that means it's a secret. It's a secret. So it's saying it's hidden. Then the chart says if you can do something hidden that is cleansing, then that elimination is happening one way or the other. So anybody that has Lagna Lord in the 8th house, you should start learning Jyothishya. It's very important. Okay, so good houses are 1, 4, 7, 10, Kendra, then 5, 9, Trikona, Trishadaya is a house of effort, right? It's a house of friction. And then Dusthanas 6, 8, 12, they are the villains in your chart. The lords of those houses and the graha that sits in those houses, they will not, basically when we say villain means what? They will make things difficult. So you're not going to, graha in the 6th house says, you have to fight to get the result of the graha. Graha in the 8th house says, you have to lose, or it has to kind of rot for you to get the result. The 12th house says, you have to lose to get the result.
So 6th is fight.
6th is fight.
8th is lose.
Yeah, rot, lose.
Rot.
Basically, I'll tell you one example and it will apply to you also. 8th house is called the house of Ashtama, is a house of transformation. Okay, so when Lagna Lord is in the 8th house, you confirm, you have to lose your personality ever so often. Right? Like you are one thing, suddenly you become another thing. Like your identity is changing.
Yeah.
That is another one for you. Has the identity change happened ever for you?
Yeah, it is.
But once the identity change, suddenly luck will happen. I don't know. You have to think about it, right? Once it's not like becoming a wife. I mean, that's not it. I'm saying real identity change.
Yeah.
When the identity change happens, like you are doing one thing all your life, let's say like for 10, 15 years. Like it's like somebody is in a IT job for 15 years. Suddenly they have to become some other job. Not in the IT field, like exactly, completely different. Right? They're cooking. That is identity change. An IT person for 15 years has become a chef or opened a restaurant. That is the change. That is the 8th house. That is like, and it says if you do that, if you have first lord in the 8th house and if you change identity, luck will come. So it's like, you have to kind of change your identity ever so often. Like every 10 years, I do this. So, and these are the people that will cold turkey stop something, start something. First lord in the 8th. That's very strong indication for you. That means they'll be doing something for years. Suddenly, all of a sudden they stop. They start something else. That is first lord in the 8th. Right? So, because why I'm saying identity? Because first is identity. So in the 8th is transformation, is changing. See, remember, the natural 8th house is your death. That means you are dying and moving on. So that means your identity is there from 1 to 8. You are you from 1 to 8. After 8, you are dead. So it's saying 8th house is also a house of rebirth. So you need to be reborn again and again. That's what 8th house is. Then you are doing 8th house dharma. So these are the people, like spies, because you are in the hidden domain, and then you are like one day you're acting like this, another day you're acting like somebody else. That is exactly what 8th house is. Your kind of rebirth of your identity ever so often. But if you are in the 8th house or anything is in the 8th house, that should be hidden. Like last time I said, right? The 5th lord in the let's say 5th lord is in the 8th house. Do not talk about your kids. Like oh my kid got a medal from this one, or my kid is doing this. That's good if they are in the Kendras or Trikonas. If we are in the 8th house or the 12th house, it means family matters should be in the family. Because whenever you make it public, you are taking this to here. Then it will not be good. But for another, whatever happens, you put it online. Let everybody know. Right? So you need to know, should I tell this or should I not? So that is important. And which domain is it? 5th lord is in the 8th. Do not tell about your kids. Right? 4th lord in the 8th. Don't talk about your house. 10th lord in the 8th. Never talk about your job. That's what it is. Okay. So these are the the bhavas and how you judge those bhavas. That is very basic. I don't know. I know we went through fast, but see, Jyothishya is practice. You have to look at the video and then practice on multiple charts, especially charts of people you know.
Correct.
That way you can kind of like, oh, this is what the position is, this is what's happening. And if you have any questions, just put it on WhatsApp. And yeah. And let's quickly go through the Vimshottari, 130, another couple of minutes. So this is all good because this is birth chart. This is a snapshot when you were born. Now how do I know? It says you are going to lose something. Yeah, I know, but you cannot just be like this, oh, I don't know when I'm going to lose. So what is important is you're going to lose is important. When you are going to lose something. So if you lose something when you're 90 and you're not even there at 90, I don't care. Right? So remember I said the Dasha Bhukti in the middle years from 25 to 55 or 25 to 60 is the most important. If I have any Raja Yoga, that Raja Yoga should come in this age. right? If Raja Yoga comes when I'm 1 year old, what is the use? Nothing. Or when I'm 85 years old, there's nothing, no impact. So that window of, where the prime of life is where your dasha bhakti should also be good ones. Those are the people that will make a good progress in life. So it should not be later in life or early in life, because it's not useful. That is timing. So it's not only whether something is good or bad, when is it good and when is it bad. Okay, so one of the standard Parashara method of timing is called Vimshotri Dasha system. Vimshotri system. So it is basically Vimsha. You know what Vimsha is? What is Vimsha in Sanskrit? Vimsha is 20. So Vimsha Uttara means
After 20.
20 after. Right? So 20 after means 20 after what? 100. That means the basic assumption is the lifespan of an individual human is 120 years. That's the method. There's also another dasha system called Ashtotri. Like Ashtottara, Shatanama you say, right? Ashtotri means Ashtottara Shata. So now that takes the span of life as 108, the maximum. So I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was telling me the history of life insurance. Like if you take like the whole life insurance and all of universal life, the maximum coverage they give is for 120 years. So he was telling me where that came from. It's a biblical thing in Islam. So 120 years as a maximum span of life is something that's kind of universally found in a lot of civilizations. But that assumption is Vimshotri's basis. The human span, maximum span of human life is 120 years. Vadiraja Swami, he lived until 120 before he went to his samadhi. So 120 is the span of life. Now that 120 span of life is controlled by how many grahas? 9 grahas. So 120 years, 9 grahas. So now what happens? So Vimshotri Dasha always starts from your Chandra Nakshatra. Right? The nakshatra in which your moon is, that is your starting. Okay. So now, tell me one nakshatra. What nakshatra are you?
Bharani.
Bharani nakshatra, right? So Bharani nakshatra is who is the Lord? Ketu, Shukra. Okay? Shukra is. So your birth
I had you.
dasha is Shukra dasha.
Yeah.
Right? And the Shukra dasha is 20 years. But then what happens when you are born, like Shukra, the Bharani nakshatra is 4 padas. Bharani nakshatra 1 pada, 2 pada, 3 pada, 4 pada. So that 20 years span is over 4 padas. Right? So what they will do is, which pada you are born, like let's say you are born in the 4th pada.
Yeah.
You are born in the 4th pada. Okay. So that means 3 padas are over. 15 years are over, and then within the 4th pada, how much you progressed? What is it? So they say Gatha Shukra Dasha, and what is remaining. So when you are born, you will be born with the Shukra Dasha with 5 years remaining, or 3 years. If you look at your chart.
Yeah, it was just less than 5.
Okay, so let's say 4 years remaining. So 20 years, 16 years is in the womb. Your Shukra Dasha is 16 from conception until actual physical birth. 16 years of Shukra Dasha passed in womb. So when you come to the physical world, whatever pada is left, that is going to be your Shukra Dasha. Okay, and the order is the order of nakshatras. So Ketu, you have the sun, moon. So if you look at the order of nakshatra, sun, 6 years of sun, 10 years of moon, then 7 years of Mars, 18 years of Rahu, 16 years of Guru, 19 years of Shani, 17 years of Buddha, 7 years of Ketu, 20 years of Shukra.
So Rahu 18, after that Guru 16.
So Guru is 16. So these dashas occur in this order, right? Fixed, it's a fixed order. It's a nakshatra order. It's a nakshatra order. So Guru is 16,
Shani.
Shani is 19,
Okay.
Buddha is 17, Ketu is 7, and Shukra is 20. So add everything, it's going to be 120 years. Okay. So let's say in your case, so you at birth you had 4 years of Shukra Dasha. So after your 4 years, your 5th year to the next 7 years, you had Surya Dasha. Okay. So 4 plus 7. So until you are, let's say, until you are 11 years old, Surya. From 11 to next 10 years, 21 years, you had Chandra. Right? Chandra was there. 21 to 28, you had Mars. Okay. So 28 to 28, 38, 48, 46. 28 to 46.
Rahu is ending.
Rahu is ending now, right? So the party is ending now, right? Rahu is party house. So Rahu is ending. So Rahu was there for 18 years full, right? Rahu was been going on. Then where is your Guru in your chart?
In my chart.
So next after Rahu is Guru, 16 years of Guru.
Tula. In Tula Rashi, Kumbha Lagna. So
9th house.
yeah, 9th house.
So after next few years, we will not see you. It's a Bhagyasthana Guru is there. He's going to trigger. Yeah. Party. So when Guru comes, suddenly Bhagya will trigger, because Guru in the 9th is one of the best positions of Guru to be. Even though it's Tula, his enemy's house, but 9th Bhava is the most fantastic Bhava for Guru. So he's in the 9th Bhava and his Dasha starts. Fantastic. So after that 16 years of Guru, so basically what happens is, whenever a Dasha happens, the theme of that Dasha in those years is going to be the house they are in, the house they lord, the house they see, and also the planets they are with. So you can identify Bhagya is going to be one of the themes of next 16 years. Like whenever your Rahu ends, when the Guru starts, suddenly things will change for you. So and then it's because it's 9, suddenly there's like a lot of good fortune, good things will happen. So you'll see that you see that happening. So he's going to rule the 9th. So fortune, blessings in the fortune. Then he's Lord of your Kumbha Lagna, right?
Kumbha.
So he's the Lord of 2nd and 11th. Oh, money. So money, Lord of the money houses is in 9th Bhagya. So the theme is going to be a lot of money related themes in a very positive way. Lot of money coming in Jupiter Dasha. Lot of money coming. Okay, so that is the lordship of the house. Now look at where from the 9th he's seeing 9th, 10th, 11th, then 12th, 1. He's seeing Lagna. Lot of improvement in health. Lot of improvement related to self. That's going to happen, right? That's 1. 7 is the 3rd house. So 3rd house is anything, anything that you were looking to start. There'll be a lot of blessing and support for you to start those things. That is the, and then 3rd, 4th, 5th house. Kids, very positive indications for kids because he's seeing from 9th, he's seeing the 5th house. So the kids house, all of those things. So if Guru is in the 9th, he's seeing the 1st and the 5th, like the Trikona, all fantastic. So you'll see a big change from what was going on with Rahu when you enter. So with related to kids, suddenly kids will do very, very well when the Jupiter Dasha starts, because the blessing of Jupiter is there on the kids. Right? So like I want to make sure that, so the Dasha that you are in, the Graha, whichever Graha, wherever he is, whatever lordships he has, wherever he sees, that is the theme of your Dasha for that 16 years. Or whatever years it is, that is going to be the main theme of that. Okay. So then again, within the same dasha, bhuktis happen. So the 16 years is not just one shot. So it is going to be Guru Shani, Guru Buddha, Guru Ketu. So then, Guru will be like the first 3 years of that. Amazing, huge change. From Rahu to Guru, it's a big change. So then, when Guru Shani happens, then, Shani, where is Shani and Guru placed with each other. But overall, fantastic. 9th house Guru, and when you get the dasha of that, fantastic.
That's how it is written when they start year after year after year, like from this year to this year.
Yeah, within that 16 years, 3 years of Guru, 3 years of Guru Shani, and then 2.5 years of Guru Buddha, and maybe a year of Ketu. So you go through that.
But overall under Guru.
Guru is the lord of the time period.
Time period.
And he says, I do this in this 16 years, I'm going to give you fortune, I'm going to give you money, I'm going to make your kids, bless your kids. So all of these things, he said, this is what I'm going to do. That is the theme. Like 16 years, what is the theme? This is my theme. Right? And then under that, a certain way ups and downs and variations happen, but nothing will go against the main theme. So main theme is the main thing. It will, even if there's a delay, it comes back. It goes. Guru will always bless. That's always there. That's
That is
it.
because Guru was in that place.
9th house.
If some other graha was there, then it would be completely different, right?
Yeah, but
Somebody other. Yeah.
Guru, wherever Guru is, that is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Guru in the first house
The health is the
self.
thing.
Huh?
Yeah. Self. So it starts with self, then it sees the 5th and the 9th, right? Kids and Bhagya, fortune. So that is there. And the lordships, he lords 6th and 9th houses. So these are all the themes of the Guru Dasha.
This nakshatra based graha, there is a table, right? Because you said Bharani nakshatra is.
Yeah, so lordship, right? So Ashwini is Ketu.
But where did you get that somewhere? Internet or
I will
something?
tell you. Yeah. It's a Vimshotri Dasha Grahas. It will tell you.
Okay.
It's basically which Graha rules which nakshatra. So Ashwini is ruled by Ketu, Bharani by Shukra, Kritika by Surya, Rohini by Chandra. And
Wow.
So you have all this 26.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. No, it's 26, 27.
27.
It's 9 times 3. So 9 repeats. It's 9 grahas are there, 27 nakshatras are there. So there is 3 nakshatras ruled by 1 graha. So Ashwini, and then Makha nakshatra, and Mula nakshatra. They are all Ketu.
Yeah, put it in a spreadsheet against each of those nakshatras.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Vimsha. So Vimshotri, what you have to see, there is Dasha, Antar Dasha, Pratyantar Dasha. So Pratyantar Dasha will be months, maybe. So you have to see like Guru Dasha, Guru Bhukti, Shani Pratyantar Dasha. So then what is happening in that theme is Guru, these 5 themes that we recognize, right? Money, especially money. Something about money will happen when the Guru Dasha starts. Then Shani, where is Shani? Oh, in the 8th house. So then 8th house is there. So 8th house is not good. Right? So then what is this? What is the theme? So Lagna Lord in the 8th house. 12th Lord in the 8th house is good. It's called Viprit Raj Yoga. So bad Lord in the bad house. Right? So you lose something and that loss will give you a gain. That's what Sarla Yoga, that's what. So that is, so these things come together. Within that period of 1 year or 8 months, that theme is the focus theme. So there is an overall theme, there is a middle theme, and there is a focus theme. I mean, you can go all the way to Prana Dasha, which is like what happens this week, what happens next week.
So it is Dasha, Antar Dasha and
Pratyanta Dasha.
Pratyanta Dasha.
Sukshma Dasha is there, that's like smaller than that. Prana Dasha or something is there, that is even smaller. Up to a, and that's what I was kind of like, once I get that, when I do a prediction, I can load it into an app and then it will notify you, in the coaching
Good.
thing. This, hey, this is changing, this is what is happening. And then, So it's kind of like, it's like a GPS, right? It's like turn by turn directions it will give. I've not done the app yet, but I'm in the process of doing
But
the
it's
app.
just your birth time and other stuff, you put it
Yeah,
into
yeah.
it.
So it's after the reading, when everything is established, I
Yeah.
take that, and then I load it in the app,
That's
and
what
then
I
you
was
just
asking.
download the app on just the iPhone,
Yeah.
and then
That'd be good.
just turn on the notification, and then it'll notify you.
Yeah.
So it's your app, you.
Yeah, I'm still building it.
Oh.
Website is there, but app is not there yet. Yeah.
Life
So it's kind of
going-
it's a life coach with astro life coach.
Yeah, life going on GPS kind of thing.
Exactly, it's like GPS for life. Yeah.
Lifetime warranty.
After 120 years.
Can you give me the guarantee it's the same time you were born?
By the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
But yeah.
So you said the good grahas, which are Guru, Shukra, Buddha, it's interesting. Guru and Shukra Dasha both in the prime life, nobody gets because they are like separate.
Yeah,
Apart.
yes. See, Shukra Dasha, I know, he's getting like the popular usage,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
his
Shukra
Shukra Dasha
Dasha.
is going. So it's 20 years of Shukra. And Shukra is like comfort giving, right? But again, if it's a bad Shukra, he'd take the comfort.